the 58 minutes and our proper to cry the fifth goal in the game and Sana Kovacic at the back episode in the 72nd minute a team I fair Manchester City Eddie in Kunim by 6 goals to big win for City ahead of the Manchester derby this weekend. And also a Copa del Rey semi-final second leg back or 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄 Spain. And also a interesting game of course first leg 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄 goalless into we na emu adine pa ewo hodom. Say game na said and a area also say that a penalty Abrantia Mendes about to train Gonzalez ever two at that Edema a Mayoka and Sano Yazaba ever take out Edema a Sociedad in the 71st minute. After that game, no 𝐶𝐈𝐕𝐄 will be an intermission in Uncle Eda a call at Preco after extra time. And a Mayoka didn't could name 5 goals to 4 international penalties the Mayoka and the winning of my ballroom the finals of the Copa del Rey. So they will now play either Athletic Bilbao and I say Atletico Madrid. So sent me the kind 𝐶𝐶𝐂𝐊 say Olympic game women's Africa women's qualifier and so 𝐶𝐶𝐂𝐿 and South Africa Asia kind the Bayana of South Africa woman Tanzania and the prem so now first leg the South Africa Eddie kudim da 3-0 and the second leg we know now we move train him say we be prepare kwa and as our game no eba so in South Africa now one goal per any PMI call Edema South Africa Abaya friend Tembi Kaklana wono and share the only goal for the Bayana of South Africa omudin kudem by a goal to newa say omo ako mani momo the final round of the Olympic qualifier and I guess who South Africa are meeting. They are coming up against the Super Falcons of Nigeria. As they say, it's all set. South Africa against Nigeria and they had the final round of the Olympic qualifier. They were waiting for them over 2 legs be our qualifier for the Olympic Games. So this time Africa, 2 representatives and echo our mana fib. And Ghana, yes, we had medium over Zambia now. We either play a Tunisia and as Morocco. Like yes, we are above Romania Copium of France. Yes, ready a Name Ebeye. And it Nora Hoptel Ebeye. And it Frida Isibeye. And it Linda Eshembeye. And it Doris Bodua Ebeye. And it Stella Nameche Ebeye. Praying for the Black Queens. We are hoping that they will put up an amazing performance. And dollar and easy. For Zambia for no woman want to papa. afraid ye share nsem bia and so enenam Europe enenam Europe sa ye share nsem enenam Europe and so di echenche ye chase ye Germany Bayern Munich aswe ye wonim se na no ada and Bayern Munich e be to just say papa ye friend Thomas Tuchel wo mo coach no at the end of the season wo mo ntimi nye edwuma bia ma ware negu etitin tontan Thomas Tuchel enko pe bebi na won fa ne hondom na eno na aba be to just say Thomas Tuchel na nkasa waji atum na no ada ye na yesi wo be ma final speech in the dressing room ansana or the no ono so afa bebi na speech awakoma ye no eho akopone kakra ama abia beto abonten eliki na yesi speech na 9 word speech pe eno omaye na nsema wo ka kire players no wo hwe o munyina wo mani mo dressing room honom obi ateba yeni so ba beka so oh me da asese me ne mo aye adwuma na bibia etimi akoso de ankoso so yie de ye hwe na ye atoto ni yie yeso ankasa o hwe players ni masem o ka kire mo say we can still achieve something, we have to win. As Thomas Tuchel has not given up on winning the German Bundesliga title, despite the fact that they are trailing Bayer Leverkusen by 8 points. Yes, it took a relationship with a number of top stars and a bit turbulent. Yes, players be to say Leroy Sané, players be to say Joshua Kimmich, and Munina. Yes, it took a very frosty relationship. Every Casemiro say player friend Alphonso Davies, Real Madrid for any dineti say wo mo be fa no na chese wa ba share wo mo left back ho ade amomo o mo share nanje Abrante friend Ferland Mendy enisa chomoni edi Abrante Alphonso Davies chi na yese eno na ba mo ne for so ayo ma say Alphonso Davies kwa o mo so mo be boy Liverpool so ye no ma ko fa Abrante Andy Robertson. Former Premier League players be wo my o madwe se umpeso moto an English club na umpeso moto a League 1 club and I say League 2 club na wo be oldest na 3 former players no omunye Dennis Beckham formerly of Arsenal okaho yes the Kite formerly of Liverpool ono so kan Henrik Larsson oba alone Manchester United ono so kan ho yesi wo mo mensa aka wo muti abom se so mpeso muto team na omo manage na team na omo beto no koma yo madwe se omo to team ni wo England na be League 1 team and asa League 2 team enu mu ba ko no mo penye championship team na wo matete enkola omo so omo pese omo the Dutch kind of football no ewura team no na team no omo ma no identity enti no ene de omo plan se wo mo beye. Na yesi omoto team na nipa ompeso wo ye coach Henrik Larsson wono ene kebe head coach na the Kite ene Beckham de o my administrators. Bayern Munich for now say omane Tuchel eto nkwanta omapai na ebeto odwa no edin a aba beto odwa se omo betime replace Tuchel ne de Bebli Nana Adu Xavi Alonso din aba Zinedine Zidane din aba Jose Mourinho din aba na so nei Sky Sports in Germany are reporting say Bayern Munich for eto mani esi papa bi so wo England papa ye friend Roberto Di Zerbi ono ye Brighton and Hove Albion manager wono ena wo motu omani esi ne so se anka wo pese omko fa ne ba na obetoto nyema e wo Bayern Munich omo se omo hwe the brand of football wo po e wo Brighton and Hove Albion it is in line with the Bayern Munich epese omo ye new sporting director Max Ebel no and I was say or hwe enim se nkone deserve be di nkomo at the end of the season na wo motimi atwe no aba Julian Nagisma mu nyina din abepiem even Hans Flick mu nyina din aba bepiem se wo mobetima afa the Bayern national the Bayern team na wo modi edi adwuma. Yes, Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag or very strong conviction. I say, what did he say? Papa e friend Sir Jim Ratcliffe on Pamano. Yes, what did he say? Papa no him say on one the right man for the job. And to take Papa no come die mo sense or take you over now as a person or retain it or no Ten Hag na one on ejuma next season. Emom reinforcement ebe here Manchester United. 𝐶𝐿 play away Shinji Okazaki, formerly of Leicester City, or can Leicester team womoji 2016 Premier League and Okazaki say what 37 years or say at the end of the season born one yambo bi mobejai see at the or Belgium Saint Trading and I will see that kind but or say at the end of the season or who says they say now when I'm failing my body is failing me where so you see or say I've given my all as a footballer up to now but when I realized that my body was falling apart I naturally felt it. I had reached my limit. And to say, Okazaki, see, at the end of the season, he is part of that famous Leicester City team that won the Premier League. They say the managers no money pundits no kwan na eko na no other Pochettino ne Gary Neville and obi kan obi aka Georgia club so any a number of them akọ ne Gary mu nyina enya back and forth that they say the latest ababe pm no so Erik ten Hag on 𝐿𝐿 Carragher and back and forth 𝐿𝐿 Carragher na no other Manchester United elusu 2-1 in the English Premier League against Fulham no or to be the man Manchester United manager say the setup in the BBA and the way set up team no and Erik ten Hag say yes or take criticisms in good faith some of them are very very objective but or say 𝐿𝐿 Carragher the free so be fat team no the bia Carragher sini console ya the papa kwa Carragher enka but bibi touch mape that Carragher every sini console and you be ka Sir Jim Ratcliffe ena womo ye almost stadium building contractors be 24 say there were person or ye Old Trafford sorry renovation or person no renovation no na renovation or person ye no so any renovation keke no person you or so person see a stadium like Wembley the northern part of England also Manchester United the northern part of England and only see no problem but the person ye no our person Peja Stadium name from 74,000 and 90,000 no it can take you about 20 years because Old Trafford Honan Casano when him say old architectural design we use to and o person who renovated the new one there it could take a lot of years yes no but it may take you 20 years. Chelsea manager Mauricio Pochettino and or say I say people are too critical of his team or say other teams are spend this car at their top players but then ko year will be enka o masem na I say Chelsea nkwa 1 billion they be no one year can 1 billion and o mas spending na still omunya a year result or say then you shouldn't look at the 1 billion and I would be judge Chelsea you should look at project or more you know etikofonya I say they be na Chelsea are spending 1 billion o muntimi nya hwe and I want force say they be hwe ye be dey jai was spending 1 billion mayenka yebeka yetimi and separate 1 billion from the result at Chelsea enya. Reports be about Betoja said now it looks like Manchester United are clear with what they want to do next season with regards to coaching. No, yes, Sergio 𝐒𝐿𝐴 there. Unse na Nice France and yes was here Zinedine Zidane and then at train komo at one before Obeto that 25% in Manchester United and now we share Zinedine Zidane and no at train komo and they yes Erik ten Hag and Shana after the season Manchester United I want him consign no makofa Zinedine Zidane for 𝐒𝐿𝐴 yes in nipa pa and Zinedine Zidane. And that gives me what in the Italian Serie A. Sassuolo will take on Napoli. Now Inter Milan and so any Atalanta area Pemso. Olympic Games so some account so much Zambia and Ghana and then Omode Pemso na Morocco and so any Tunisia area bo any. England so FA Cup game say war on Chelsea and Leeds United and the Bepem so not Nottingham Forest as what FA at Safra Manchester United Wolves and Brighton and Hove Albion and the Bepem so now Liverpool and so Southampton at their boy knee. And I'm the best in Mama Bejafua Bim 0506 367 196 0506 367 196 and on the WhatsApp number Yedidi Ayejuma. It is 36 minutes after 9. It marks 89.7 FM. For our messages now, FFA 0506 367 196. Making kind FMA. And can the Black Queens of Ghana win? And on that question, maybe sir. Again, Chelsea, Sam Allardyce, Abekase, Sir Mauricio Pochettino, and Shea at the end of the season. You be winning consign. Do you think, sir, if Chelsea are not able to qualify for any European competition, Womon Pamo Papa a friend Mauricio Pochettino and Manchester United, so do you think Zinedine Zidane will be the best manager for them? And on the question, sir, and maybe sir. Nanedu, good morning.
Good morning, Mutala Yakubu.
Yes.
A patronate to saying.
Yami Adam.
Okay.
And our boy this shall go.
Abdul Fattah is out.
Yeah.
Say Medin can catch us say. He is one of the Ghanaian players on work form. Hey, we Europe now. Our form. ɛsen Kamaldeen Sulemana. Kamal Sowa this particular season me who
Is he still around?
Tell me who say call is it Standard Liège? But me who baby or kakra. After the World Cup, Kamal Sowa is missing.
So World Cup wa mobi me boy.
But when you call up into the Blasters, World Cup ni niya besi time when you call up niya on KK game.
Okay, currently he's at Standard Liège.
Yes.
What about 4 games a moment?
It looks like something is missing. Cause season we amount for about more than 20 games.
Yeah.
It be quite about 30. And it's about 4 games there. And I say, baby, na maintain so say a long-term injury. So, my answer story be about that. And 𝐒𝐿 𝐒𝐿 is one of the informed Ghanaian players in Europe now. Who here? Mutala, the attacking midfielders they call World Cup. And they call the Nations Cup no. One more than so no man so pa. Akwaye 𝐒𝐿 𝐒𝐿 and Nesniama and Kudus Mohammed. Who do we need?
Yeah.
Kamaldeen is missing. And of course, in the Kamal Sowa Swabonidin, he's missing. After 1 year, 𝐾𝐂𝐕𝐄 is still nowhere to be found. What monitor the kakra?
So 𝐾𝐂𝐕𝐄 they were proud.
Yeah, I'm sure after 1 year still. Why that was seeing him? And me name the extent of the injury. Go a fine player before saying Kobe the course of the national team. Now, of course, moving to Freiburg, no. Now Kobe 1 year because Freiburg is competing over Europe. But 𝐾𝐂𝐕𝐄 who the situation the way is Quaye. So I'm happy for him. Me yanenti say Leicester for Ninya Ombeto 𝐒𝐿 𝐒𝐿 outright from Sporting CP. Unse mianga ha me one person and me question the reason why 𝐒𝐿 𝐒𝐿 actually who so Sporting CP because unse me manager Ruben Amorim. Managers na me feel say onya big platformer. Obo to match say he stopped there with the big guys. But akoye Ruben Amorim. And it is a ukoye adwuma under him. Not the best out of you who under that coach there's a question mark. But unim say Ghanaian players ebi wo ha omo kwa country a non English speaking country na edi be almost struggle.
Very true.
One the players ni be din common many idea ebi wo ha language is the reason why almost struggle with teams be.
Yeah.
Ebi wo ha culture no. Even the aduane a wudie no sometimes it made the strategy kakra. Once dan say na me catch say me player ba akoko Sudan. Me ne di nkoma somebody twa to an say nye sika pa.
But then our players no Sudan, Iraq, Afghanistan, if anything Yugoslavia, how can our players go?
You know, I love money.
Oh, okay. It's only so play a better Ballon d'Or.
Money is the most important thing.
Okay.
Physically in life.
Okay. Okay.
As I see I mean physically. Money is the most important thing. So I love money. Me physical se me niagro. Enti me player minimum, where me player me no din komo bibi. The first thing that motivates me is the money. Osono ba on talk duro. Ahotere so nya adepa. Football career no e short. Wakwa 20 years. Wakwa. Very few. No mutumi bo between 15 to 20 years manebro. Very few. The yawo de fi krom ha we tu kwan akọ Europe and any other country watch 15 years. Nti munye sika ne ba fi eboa. So money is the most important thing physically in life. Ade e ma money enye important no, it's not physical. Wonkwa. ahoɔden and no physical. But say yeah, quiet be physically the most important thing is money. Inti sikasem is very key, and I will be happy say Abdul Fattah Al-Shah could sign a permanent contract at the Leicester City. Yeah, I'll be happy. Mutala wa the championship table no. Leicester there make makan so we qualify answer. In fact, between our money obi omo di second kwane is close close to 10 points. Into the first two no automatic qualification. Now from the third spot to the sixth spot, I go playoff near Yiba Kwabeka on 3. Do per my experience in recent times, Leicester will qualify back to the Premier League. So Premier League will back to the 𝐾𝐂𝐊 Stadium. So I'll be happy to see Abdul Fattah Al-Shah joining the already Ghanaian players from the Premier League anymore. And when Ghanaian players from the Premier League anymore, I like to say about the Premier League never. Na Ghanaian players in the Premier League already know. Obia no the team call relegation. Because in my books, Sheffield, Luton Town, Burnley, in my books, will go to relegation. Me and Sandra Mufi championship bar last season, no. Bob Premier League this particular season, no. Yeah. I likely say me books, no. Those 3 teams will be back into the championship because they want prepare ye. So I don't see Bournemouth and 27 going to relegation. I don't see Jordan Ayew, Crystal Palace about 200 games in the Premier League going to relegation. I'm not sure said there are more than 2 Ghanaian players about 200 games in the Premier League. I'm not sure. I'm not sure Ghanaian players about more than 200 games in the Premier League. I'm about 2. So Jordan's Crystal Palace about 200 games in the Premier League will not go to relegation. What did I say?
Yeah.
Inti Fattah Al-Shah could become one or become less no. Thomas Partey, Minister of Premier League ni biom dia next season dia. About her Arsenal in relegation. What situation no?
Yeah.
Ghanaian player be na OBU. He said
𝐶𝐈𝐕𝐄.
𝐶𝐈𝐕𝐄 ne o mari force na o me Ghanaians.
Na come in Ghana for. Yes, they are not Ghanaian.
Okay, so they are Ghana for Bebli wo. Arsenal, dan na me show me game bi, player bi not bench. Jordi or say tutu.
Say Liverpool ka Kwanza.
We Ghana for.
Liverpool ka Kwanza.
Jack. Go we Ghana for. We Ghana for.
We Ghana for. Kwanza, onye Ghana ni.
Ono so ne Kwanza de we try the kesi bo de chipa. So there are still some Ghanaian players. I think there are so more. There are 1 or 2. We have more than 5 Ghanaian players in the Premier League. In the Columbus, another way. I'm not Bobo now. So I'm about the country in Talaho. Although the name is still in England. The although still is not a Ghanaian.
Yeah.
By Torres Atlantic, the next time who said the Ghana ball. What I say? So I would like to see more Ghanaian players in the Premier League. Mutala mami ko benim. Na me share stories ni mu.
All right.
2 questions now be very important. First one on Chelsea, second one on Man United. And may assure say it's here for mutie etiase. And I'm not question ase. Also more support to know then who framing the question be not more interest.
Sam Allardyce. So him Sam Allardyce.
The big Sam.
Yeah, the big Sam.
Or say we save teams more than 3 from relegation.
Teams in relegation per no mark of fano.
But could be pen or buy answer and
Crystal Palace be friend say.
Is it West Brom?
West Brom and no buy anti.
Analyst.
No, West Brom. Okay. Or say Mauricio Pochettino send you water to the Yema no. I was say ultimately tactically also improving Yema. Especially our team the ship. And yes, sir, at the end of the season, the Chelsea owners could put the plug on him. And they be so cast no, a project that was started. I don't know Munyano, a man in travel. And the other one was a year Sir Jim Ratcliffe. I sent a down for it, Zinedine Zidane. Who said Sir Jim Ratcliffe not our niece? as one of their owners. Yes, and say we did cranny Zidane at Trichin Komobi. Bankomono Munim say a Man United coach na but the elbow banner. If Manchester United should do away with Ten Hag, Zidane and Ebeba. And maybe I said, do you think Zidane, because Obiti said Josiah said, or no, so need Zidane indeed.
Me also
hey.
You know, me perceive me who's Zidane. Altna to Madrid now no so coach dia. Altna on church said Carlo Ancelotti ba altna che no. So person coach team for so a on coach team for na me hu ni nsa no nwuma. Men can say coach na one team a onye good coach. For you say no man you are.
Yeah.
But ye can best coach say dey ka ho. But I don't know na ho che. And several you know projects me brain or the adwuma transition we mu be say we mu na we mu akose we mu na or the adwuma right came with the be say na Rooney ni Cristiano Ronaldo mu the be say what I say
yeah
na Tom Cleverley mu na those players so the be say and then later on ever from kra na o jama David Moyes enti ye hu ni nsa no dwuma Zidane dia na de wa wonye one man team a watena hwache also after Real Madrid unko baby am ye hu ye o da Zidane o tena for 2 years abro na no bi enkofa no
oh say yes wonya offers bi a worry
ye ni free ye hwe football ye who coach a the Champions League atwa to me nsada
it was no but it was reported he got Olympic Marseille and turned them down. Ebi so say he's eyeing the French national team job.
French national team so papa no so World Cup here wakoko koi ba ko je ba ko do final we eden na oje finish em.
Oh say it was announced that Deschamps will leave I think after either Euros or yes as a Euros na obeko say
Deschamps
I have to check.
There were reports say after the World Cup no obeko after World Cup we extend to Euros nipa ne mbade mbo so ani a o ba obeja na kwan. The last 2 World Cup final ni na Bobby waje baako only to lose to Argentina. So nipa sa no ogbo no ho mbodin ope be ho eden ko a no akoya anwade bi na akwate de ehu ni saso da. So imagine me say Zidane I doubt about Benjamin you edwuma no I doubt.
Me bawo you doubt say ontimi nye edwuma no and I say you doubt say Manchester United will hire someone like Zidane.
Ontimi ye ne de me nya emphatic. Because how much
okay.
But imagine here me say Olympic Marseille then be your official so ma contacting so bope. But me ye sure say who be so bet ma ko team bia bapen. It got to a time that Juventus wanted to get rid of Mutala Allegri. Na Zidane no Juventus were born said the Real Madrid na. France teams about that house and say no Olympic Lyon kwada ho. Okay, gross of free ho no we coach. Just imagine Zidane coaching and Nesunyama. Enti Zidane dey na me for say ope coaching nko a dey options. Anka ba no fi wan go fa Roma isa. In the match say Stefano Pioli after the season of AC Milan. I don't go for. Or 3 years one day say Carlo Ancelotti say okwa. Then Zidane comes in. And you how they are not train French national team. Their options. Over 500 I apply for Ghana job. I don't want contact him. Options for her. But imagine him say probably a higher deck more. No, kono ye bibi kutu ebi a o Zidane aba. Sa professional style of work ni bi. Of course how no belong to. Enti yenye no honto boase kakra. Even though me for say Ten Hag. Otumi connect season coaching man you are there.
Otimi ko next season
coach. On Pochettino nia. Yet me born next season, not the two of them, either who coach Man U and Chelsea respectively. The two coaches now are there. Because Mutala dem me ni hu no e Premier League ni mu no. Ata Pep ne down wo ha we mo mebre wo.
Obi a obeba bia bebre.
O mebre.
Even Zidane bo bebre.
O bebre. Pep ne down wo ha o bebre. Na Pep ne team no asese wie. Afa player ba ko wasa to agi ni din wo Spain dey. Yes say omo ni na wie kura in the summer or join omo. This have you. Obabeka already made the attack City for the one.
Savio. The free Girona no.
Absolutely.
So a City player, no call loan.
Samum. Oh, that is great.
Oni yanko to nyina omuka City project no ho.
Oh, that is good.
Na ye de omukọ enti afa.
Sa boy no, aben ni muamua e wo Girona obabebo. Omo man yen get rid of Jack Grealish mo. Koko ten bench. Inti me phone say Pep ne wo ha some of these coaches best struggle. Inti Chelsea nka wo hwe mo players no. Na wo hwa ka obu team no say eye. But next season e be mature. Menya Pochettino entry so. But unconvincing me enough too. May you careful with my words. Menya entry so. But unconvincing me enough too. Mutala ya match bu anipa no lusu amasa emfa ho project ne we o. O tan frame not say am ba say emfa ho project o.
Even though it's a project or more no.
Mutala and the Chelsea project or more yo. The Chelsea team when to man the 5 6 7 fa. E men ndum say project. Na say Aston Villa mo, West Ham mo. Omunia ebro Chelsea so men ndum say project. The day I met my dear to me into because you Chelsea papa be. You saw a team and no mu drum na so. You Chelsea be o. Nti push adwuma no. Oh. Me nya nka ontu aso. But onke ka na ho kakra. Ade ba akwa me hu won ho wo Tottenham, they say, under him, Dele Alli was a different player.
Yeah.
Under him, you players be no more average players, or quality players. Eriksen was a clear example. Me kaita man no go for no fi aya saba. But Eriksen need free Tottenham Hotspurs. One of the best players in the Premier League that time. In the other thing and the Mauricio Pochettino no, on bringing the best out of Mudrik. But the Sunsumi, but oh, come the Sunsumo. Mechanic general transfer window the pan. This Kakasia Quaye 100 Quaye, Nasna Dogge ye. Kofa to sad. In the Mudrik in a bar, you can say any Madueke. They will still have to fall on Cole Palmer, Raheem Sterling. So, Osha Chelsea situation now. Some players will have to improve. And the Mayan say Romeo Lavia started training. Thiago Silva started training. That is a good news.
Why you think Pochettino hasn't improved anyone?
I say can be free mood with Mubie. Because one of me who saw ball Saturday next no. I saw go beyond the year win. They said the man no, I feel the shots up at 10. Yeah, the 10 man still in time.
Honestly, Mudrik at Dieno.
Oh, you should go.
No, Oshe, the choice no make here with the club.
It was a wrong choice, eh? I think go swim corner Arsenal.
Bono or Bono, the kind of football or Bono. He's a very good player. I think the ball suits Arsenal more.
Imagine him say Bono no ball Saturday next na Arsenal happen no. No upgrade on Martinelli.
Go buy a Martinelli bet na bench.
Sir, on the back. Me and I comfortable saying say we bet na bench. Me a comfortable saying so only we bet boss on the back position no. Tell me tie me to make us to start the Arsenal bench player. But on the boys now, play that attack me foot position, no air pressure. To game you over start, to game you be bench aba. And think I moderate situation no. Nko ne Martinelli dey play obi out to move Arsenal game no sha, out to the position untouchable. Back we Bukayo Saka. Back we Odegaard. Back we Declan Rice. And the two central defenders. Nande Raya so abeka ho. The rest in the obi have to be pray. And today my engineer say, "Oh yeah, upgrade on Martinelli." The Mirika, the touches, the movements. The last time I did that, all kind they had that same no. Say boys now, kita bola. Baka say, ni ball the ball Premier League in recent times. Because the next person will be must say 109. Back we Mudrich. Mutala, unya opportunity to was Saturday next.
I know Mudrik very
well. But the reason why to maintain time.
I know him very
maybe the Chelsea people will understand.
They are me doing na Shakhtar Real Madrid they bought Champions League. That was when I saw him.
Yeah.
And I was like this
me can't game back could be an ball Champions League. Obi bisa omu coach no. Mutala issues about was Kasema Arsenal betua.
Yeah.
More complaining is that when you get somebody like Mudrik and you are paying that amount of money and your news. And tell me come to show the videos more. And I'm saying, hey, what would you answer? And see, what Chelsea knows as an event more from not merely be up to expectation, but didn't want to say. Maybe, yeah, man, another season. And can play at the upper general transfer window. Okay, second round, I'm fat. Yeah, the work of pre-season. After starting a new season, we should see a different Mudrik. But the other American, every young man one season in Sankan.
Oh, some man one season.
Yeah,
oh, man Mudrik one season, but Pochettino, the old man one.
I was saying, left side of the midfield, and my left and not Chelsea Horn. I think I'll differ.
So why are you giving Mudrik one season, Pochettino, the old man one season?
Pochettino, they may still menya in contraso.
Ubenya.
But unconvincing me enough.
But Mudrik hasn't also convinced you.
Mudrik journey, dear Charlie. I didn't want to say him. Maybe the Chelsea people will understand later. So, my person make sure how our Chelsea project will be for next season. Indeed, Obi complaining about motion protecting on TSA. Even though it's a project, but on converse a lot of people enough.
Okay, Matiwasi. So, even though it's a project, there should be some form of convention.
Oh,
in terms of the way they play.
Into Chelsea, the 8 Mutala Yakubu. Meaning to say a project into the 8 meaning to.
I said a project.
Project into Chelsea the 8 meaning to.
As an owner and as a fan.
If I say you're a fan. And now you're penny or club Nimukra. A project into Chelsea the 8 meaning to. Oh, man, you touch Chelsea in your news. City, in the Arsenal, Liverpool. I quite share should be Tottenham. But West Ham, Aston Villa, no.
Brighton
and Hove Albion, no. Just saying,
even though it's a project.
And there I know because up to 10th was 11th.
11th.
And yet,
some more outstanding game.
And yet, it's not Chelsea. No. Every time hard. None of Mecano. Or could beyond this season, I idea. Or also the young first. But remember another season ahead. Okay.
Now they are making an argument. A bit more argument. Eddie Ama Eric Ten Hag say, honestly, new owners no, Radcliffe no. They've admitted say the structure of the club is bad in terms of director of sports.
Na about the structure is bad sir.
Because it was in the hands of the Glazers na they control bibia.
Na ban say no more time, no more to ma structure anya adwuma.
Wamo.
Glazers more time no.
Ding.
Go for bre ho mo pesa ade no mo adwuma mu.
Ma me nche wade ba kwa me kan ye. Me who say why Manchester United were successful in the past. In the past na omuska. And the likes of Chelsea mo na afina womoba. So in terms of splashing, Arsenal stadium renovation. So Arsenal not on Suniska. Liverpool didn't have the cash. So Manchester United.
When is Arsenal na the Royal Highness to be afraid they call Hobaya.
Yeah.
The mindset about
infrastructure
football and infrastructure is sign.
It's in Manchester United were very dominating, and Ferguson so was a huge figure. So they were winning trophies. But as I say, City aba wabe two in terms of Nisika. Arsenal are now a powerhouse again. Liverpool, they can get the best players in the world. Chelsea can get the best players in the world. So a money thing. It's almost not structures in new Ed Woodward. On one case I admit to say maybe he should have learnt more about football. No, a businessman. And you know the Glazers are always thinking about Womusika Omo Epe. So now there are people who are making a case for Erik ten Hag. Say Ratcliffe Abba. Now they are in charge of the football aspect. Ratcliffe has admitted, said the structures at Man United are bad. Omakofa City CEO no Berard Edinaba Omope Dan Ashworth Newcastle we know. It's a people say after structure ban I don't know Erik ten Hag 1 year and count no more say obetima yedua within the structures are. But if so ka say masa agrobe so ifra no pa.
The level now papa na friend Pep Guardiola and the club at the Premier League na kono. Ya nhwe ni ya obi obaba bia ade bia be obi ya enye ofe. Say ye bo league. Now to be 90 plus points. Na second crowd struggle. En go fu me win na dia ba. Go and watch when Fergie almost the league no point on nobody winning. Unka say year be Liverpool lose 1 game per win the league.
2008. Man U the J League
What I say, almost struggle. It's imagine him say, a standard now stand for me no dey aba for the Premier League no. E put pressure on most teams. Yeah man 1 year nhwe. Yeah man 1 year nhwe.
We ma ten Hag 1 year.
Yeah man 1 year nhwe. But understand and sound kaka. Me one person na. Imagine him say the decision making me or her am one within the playing body. Bruno Fernandes captaincy no. Or JP Maguire and say they win here. Oh. Masa, my man start here. No more Bruno Fernandes all the time.
So those people say the captain they be an captain or the definite captain.
Imagine them say they win here. Comment about some of the players or no more year juma. They be win here. What situation no?
Yeah.
Into imagine you never be within the club or buy and what plan and term no. But yeah man 1 year been coming on my yard.
Okay.
After Tuchel in the Deserbi abim. Deserbi mami yes me say yes from this season no.
Oh yeah, Josiah. Josiah o ka say Deserbi a good coach on person obeti. And no buy for pen no.
This season ne mbode mami say yes from kaka. Mbasa me hwele mienu. He's a fire manager. Game I made the deep higher. Is it last season? Our boy FA Cup semi-final. But more than Man U. Okay, it's a game no.
Yeah.
And I'm the deep but this particular season, Momonia players be better kind of players no one struggle. Also, to be players they from here. Caicedo. And McAllister. Fine, I'll be about to say 2 holding me for a fruit team we to my hard. But this particular season, Mama says from Kaka. But he's a fine manager. Say the Dimaba Bata Basone Jumano. Then the Diaba Bata Baymaneke Jumaho. It means they've seen something in advance. Indeed, some of them should consider him.
But Obi to say Hansi Flick or say buy a Jumani a one job a very demanding because he amount time to build. Oba instant success. There are certain trophies also winning. Anything short will fail.
But this time, Punk Negesma or Hanka Bomb. Okay.
Because second away Tuchel AD. But see yeah Pamono. Because second is not an option.
Bamene God here. Oh the second yenye.
Udi second will buy yenye.
But the second yenye.
There be Udi second will buy yana yenye.
We fail.
Is that what you are saying? Because last season was G League.
Last season was League in the channel.
One of the channel.
Oh, the channel.
Another one of the channel.
Last season the day.
He was the coach of the. He came, I think, in January or something like that. And Obeji League mom. This is your second. We say on yard.
Last season the Dortmund for money at the channel.
It's me to you. No, this second will buy na onya.
We feel it. Bayern went to move to the semi-final stage of the Champions League away fairly.
Now send this second away fairly.
No, this second away fairly. Who's that? Certain stage bo high the team be mawa. Went to man which is standard be away fairly. Okay. Fana say Pepe do more your city. Over to the same materials or. No one to move to the semi-final. No one compete for the Premier League away fairly. Because almost strong squad enough to compete for every trophy. Indeed, my first semester the next step of Deserbi. No matter the I'm saying after Brighton, no, go a big club will eat the Akaye. But it looks like offers near banning near outside Italy and England. And my semester the next step are overtake it when the coaching career. Alfonso Davis. Mutala story na dey be kone obekwa na.
Quaye say Madrid are eager and willing to push for him.
Do they really need him?
Almost someone here left back. And a question is so no because I see that Ferland Mendy guy there and I'm saying is it Fran Fernandez?
Frank Garcia.
No, there's one. No, is it Garcia?
Yeah,
yeah. There's one left back. Bisu.
Ferland Mendy need that's annoying break akra.
Oh.
Annoying break akra.
So you think Alfonso Davies?
Annoying break. Also Madrid nanga hano almost take a decision be some time back and warm. Me force a bit to say the right back position you say. And they say como ton Hakimi. Na me force say ka mama Reguilon e grow. What I say? But ni nyanke mfo ano. Oma ko fa Ferland Mendy money ade abeba. Garcia ba. Adeba akwa about some of these positions are who's a player be able for more than 10 years. We placing those players here anything. Who's up to now but so than to me we place it Dani Alves. A position be almost be able for more than 10 years. Getting a direct replacement here now break. Make Fabio Contrao and Marcelo time fighting for that position. It will be another Jose Mourinho and the Contrao number bomb for game be one right back.
Yeah.
Indeed, a position me and people back for more than 10 years. We placing him needing. Especially who know be able to my batch. Indeed, Mendy you know, let's look for upgrade. Alfonso Davies na madwene am stand kan the board the kese na obabo we Bayern Munich. But Alaba proving me wrong. Because I'm force Alaba. The board the kese na obabo we ye Bayern Munich. But Real Madrid we to obabo akra. To the about to the Champions League goal. And sometimes players to do her. Change of environment may bring him back to his level. And before say Alfonso Davies near Real Madrid I bebo ano. Onyana Real Madrid. The only thing I mean more problem the replacement na men say
for them.
Andy Robertson.
Yeah.
From Liverpool to Bayern Munich I doubt.
And the Liverpool to change Bayern Munich.
Men can't say Bayern Munich but those typical British boys you know. Movement yana e dem omo.
That's why I did the obeji with Liverpool na Georgian club so called.
Maybe I no can want to Bayern Munich from enter. But I said that Robertson Nagahano on your bad player. This year na injury kakaba batano ho kakra. But very fine left back. But I doubt you cross carpet from Liverpool to Bayern Munich. I doubt. I doubt. Me personally I feel say on yes I move no. Oh. Okazaki. At the end of the season owie. One fine player. About Leicester. Obo the dia na Leicester team na J Premier League na eba medi so. Obo a strong team o.
Yeah.
Claudio Ranieri. Now we keep on way. Kasper Schmeichel.
He was at Nice.
Of France, right?
Yeah.
And Obekai Christian Fox. Danny Simpson. Wes Morgan.
Currently, Schmeichel or Anderlecht.
Anderlecht, okay. Wes Morgan. Now former Chelsea for defender no. Robert Hoots. Danny Drinkwater, N'Golo Kante. Now Marco Bryson way. Or now
Brighton.
It was Brighton, Riyad Mahrez, Okazaki behind Jimmy Vardy. Second half, normally the Demara Gray Maba.
Brighton, and that's what Leicester.
Oh, that was Leicester. Why are they? Why are they? And I'll not be surprised if our squad no. One I call me your Brighton, and you can't say Vardy.
Yeah.
Oh, Leicester ho.
It's Brighton and Vardy.
Yeah. Who you move from so near free ho. So before that, about it, we didn't watch it for more than 10 years in Europe. He has done a great job. Into also football career ni be here. You wishing good luck at the next step. My last one here. Mutala Yakubu. Me whole Man City for first 11 na me nya adwene me say papa no onya treble no besan gibe o.
Sir.
Because normally in FA Cup sa no. Mutala nka bo so all rest players. And now Kevin De Bruyne. First half 3 goals akwane share ni no man assist. First half 3 goals na Erling Haaland share ni nyina Kevin De Bruyne na man assist.
The second goal assist was beautiful.
The brother no on the 9 or the massa. The ball no there. Ade.
Some makana asama chelo.
On the feeling no.
I train or the ball. Who's a Josiah more about that until o can nyama bi say o se de hu. I train that De Bruyne at team or the ball. So you be a o bobo wa bobo.
Yeah. Me say who's a me then time me jam national. Yeah. That was my favorite position. Yeah. To give assist and those staffs. Into minim player or almost hanya sana the bobo no. Yeah na I don't know the bobo no we trimo. Yeah na is just a tools. The bobo. Into who player papa you. To cover the boy I carry days. What the mechanism? See, he's a quality player. Obaye is like a new signing for Man City Football Club. Into me who in the squad now about the boy and I say kai Aquano I treble no. Inka FA Cup against Luton Town. Inka ma Bob me. And those young players ni bimbo.
And
Rico Lewis mo.
Okay, say me so. Also of late results no to see the Manchester City. So he wants to keep some consistency. Because we can win. Man U for no. We can win about Man United. So
just imagine 5 goals Erling Haaland aye aboy. How the confidence will grow before the weekend game.
Yeah.
Weekend game require time. Me na me fanya me calculation. Me na me hu de me nyama. What situation no?
Yeah.
Erling Haaland confidence baba. Calvin the boy confidence baba. Until then the full 40 no. And Jeremy Dokumu. Ebe kama me hu say Rodrigo no resting no. So go for Kovacic, Matheus Nunes in the double pivot. So about for am complain say Rodrigo ni more struggle no. And now resting no. For Matheus Nunes and of course Kovacic. Rico no kwan started. So before say, Kyle Walker started. Netanake, Akanji. And it was a strong lineup. The only thing they say, me, Sao Otegano, a good goalkeeper. Mutala, that goalkeeper is a good goalkeeper. And to me, I was starting in Miami and fan say, reserve goalkeeper, them is a very good goalkeeper. And that's in practice, better. So it was a great win for them. And the statement, imagine me say, Papa still or I for the treble. Because me, I still believe he's the favorite to win the Premier League. He's the favorite to win the Champions League. Until the FA Cup, next one, or by double back to back. A BC will Premier League muda. And run the selection, the mama didn't be saying, they need to tell her. But it was a good result for yesterday's games in the FA Cup. And the games get cacao. But my best measure how some of these games will go. What's their back? Okay,
Nana Adu, and I'll tell you, cannot keep your messages coming. My catch also WhatsApp message in here. Me Pacific kind at the mouth 0506 367 196. Manchester United, Chelsea, at that paso. Pochettino at the end of the season, and one concern showed the new owners, Sergeant Ratcliffe, also Omunya and to Wasema Ten Hag. And I said, Send your bobo banny, season it is now, every time room, Manchester United. And that's all the Black Queens of Ghana will be in action. Can they do the do against Zambia? For a message in fire WhatsApp line on 0506 367 196. Hi, Max 89.7 FM. This is the Sports Back. Josiah, good morning.
Mutala, morning.
Yeah, morning.
Now what's saying?
Nyame na don't give you a call.
Yeah, I'm say. So is it your lights number? Oh.
I'm watching a neighbor. Say nyame nkwa o.
Endra kwechi. But wo area, wo prominent people or and able eat anaba. Tendra me area see because I have some big men in my area around 8. I had light exactly. So I slept comfortably. Tiana ya catch them as a more kwatina baby a mumbisa. Your tehans no.
The light me so yimu abem.
Order of preference. So what you say? Okay. Because you know we need the light to work in the evening. And prepare for the next day. So it depends on who you have in your area. So what you say? What are the decision makers? Are they key people in government? So what you say? Intermediate is the area and the nice. You tweet now. Mutala.
Yeah.
I'm picking just 2 of the stories you've laid down today. I'm talking about Pochettino, and I'm going to talk about Ten Hag. And I'm going to tell you why. It will be a wise decision for Chelsea to keep Mauricio Pochettino. And why equally to be a wise decision for Ratcliffe to sack Onana, MC Onana. Eric Ten Hag.
Onana did do
there be unim nentia because ye pamu Ten Hag oni Onana nebe ko.
Oh, Nana Quaye. See about pamu Ten Hag.
And I say ye pamu Ten Hag. He will go because I don't see any other coach coming to work with Onana in this United team. I've been here before the season started. I was here and I have kept on saying the same thing. If you want to know the things I've said, just go to our Facebook page. 50 before the season started, I was here and I told you, say, Ten Hag will lose his job because of just one thing. And today, I'm looking at Pochettino and the work he's doing at Chelsea. And if you're a Chelsea fan and you can't support Pochettino, stop supporting the club. Oh, you're a Chelsea fan. Now, me at the Papa Mauricio Pochettino, at the batting way. It's better you stop supporting Chelsea because you are supporting based on emotions. You are not being objective. Look at what the guy is doing at Chelsea. But one of the things I had the judge coach who influence and no modern ball Mutala is your signings and how influential your signings are. Coach na uye juma no. Oche tusa opese onfanye we juma. Minya we near the bro we are says ye hwes na otimi de sa anya mane ye den eye juma. Guy never mo kasa guy never call Valencia ye man team wintimi anya hwe. We've seen Guy Neville. Paul Scholes got you Oldham after 4 games here. So we see Mutala. Mauricio Pochettino is taking Chelsea to the next level. I'll break down the signings. No, you look at the signings is done and how impactful these signings have been. Last season, Chelsea they finished 12. 44 points. After 38 games on board in the season, no, they had 44 points. FA Cup, Omufimu 3rd round. Carabao Cup, Omufimu 3rd round. This season, EFL Cup and Carabao Cup, they've been to the finals. FA Cup, they are in the 5th round and then Omu it. And you want to convince me that the coach hasn't done something good for this team? Mauricio Pochettino, on only time you talk 1 billion. No, I'm asking the question. Was it under Pochettino all those players were bought? No. Pochettino came and he had his players. And Mutala, you see, I'm going through the list of players at Pochettino at all. And if not for injuries, guy in the signings now has been excellent. And that is how you are able to what? To spot a good coach. Have you seen Disasi in recent times? Where would Disasi? Tell me, say now, currently, Disasi is not Chelsea's best defender. That's one of Pochettino's signings. The second is Nicholas Jackson. Even as a young boy, I yet on VRL Ebaye. Look at the guy's impact in the team. Yes, Bono or Bobby Gu. But then tell me, say the guy hasn't improved as a player under Mauricio Pochettino. Christopher Nkunku, after that big money move from Leipzig, he's been struggling to what? To stay fit. Into no import a year to change. Moises Caicedo, after making that move from Brighton, Mutala, look at what the guy is doing currently. Since currently, he is forming one of the best partnerships with Enzo Fernandez. But now he's settling. And I've told you, like, the success of Chelsea rests on the shoulders of these two.
The last 3 games, you can see,
because it is first season. And you coach the first season. Mutala, these 2 players have even been fantastic. Kopama and George Petrovic.
Kopama is their best player.
George Petrovic, one of their best signings so far this season, their goalkeeper. Tell me, say it's not true. Pochettino, so why 10 signings? Mutala 7. Are still playing regularly. And they are proving why the guy brought them what? In. So why 10 signings and Yeka say, I've mentioned Disasi, arguably one of their best defenders. I've mentioned Nicholas Jackson. Nkunku is struggling to stay fit, and that has nothing to do with Mauricio Pochettino. Moises Caicedo is also playing so well. Now he's forming a good partnership with Enzo Fernandez. I've mentioned Romeo Lavia on Bobby because I've mentioned Copan at the Euros. If we don't see him at the Euros, it will be unfair to the player.
Why would it be unfair?
It will be unfair. Looking at ball, no boss is or bossing players in Bebli. And there be no more bossing. We've seen politics. We've seen English national team young politics.
Right now, where is it?
It shouldn't be the yardstick to measure the guy's impact at Chelsea. So Beko Euros and Onko, Pepacho. I wouldn't want to listen to that.
I feel he's doing well.
He's playing. Ben Kasi, he's doing well.
No, he's the best player at Chelsea.
But that's it. Yeah. But then Ben Kasi, he's doing well. I say. Oh, you are trying to
PFA team of the year.
Of course, I'll put him in.
Kopama.
Now, Kopama, but how many players no more? This struggling Chelsea team.
To your PFA team.
Me say this struggling Chelsea team. If Kopama is being able, this young boy is able to lead.
And yet Chelsea, the whole English Premier League.
Yeah, me say this struggling Chelsea team. The way Chelsea are struggling, now a young Kopama can have what it. George Petrovic, another fantastic goalkeeper. Mutala, Koshe Chelsea last season. Chelsea.
PFA team no front three now.
And me front three because I can put him in midfield. I can also put him in the front three anywhere you fit. But see, and then and I pay many Chelsea for yeah, and I pay many Chelsea fans yeah exercise.
No problem.
What progress next strides at Chelsea are here as we speak under Pochettino.
So why is it not?
And why it would be wise for them to keep him? Boy, no, boy, you must think Ten Hag. Ten Hag now will be watching this one. Pochettino is working more than Ten Hag.
So why is it not showing on the table?
When Arteta took Arsenal in 2019.
People complain. Arsenal fans said it wasn't good enough.
Who said it wasn't good enough? Because previously it was even worse.
No, Arsenal fans can't.
If Chelsea finished 12th, listen, Theo.
No, mini problem.
We are looking at progress.
No, I don't have a problem with it. The problem I have is, I want you to convince me. Say Pochettino is doing better than Ten Hag. Because
listen,
as me person convince me because me know you school. Ya my book in a pen. Teacher abechira wa akere ade ya akere exams ma pound ho minya 80 unya 50 but o say minimum de exams na
they are not there's examination favors the fools
so the league is favoring
examination sometimes favors the fools Don't forget. So what will it even benefit Ten Hag? To stay for his second full season. This is Mauricio Pochettino's first full season.
Yeah.
Now Omu no man qualify for Champions League. He's not done anything.
No, Ten Hag is also resting.
But next year no one qualify for Champions League.
That is where because this is his first full season.
Ten Hag so him the ODD who says here or those who did your year last season.
And yes, that is why his failure no is surpassing Pochettino there because you don't have any yardstick to measure Pochettino.
One case our standard one drop it.
Yeah, we're dropping the standard.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Say
if it doesn't qualify,
if I'm measuring Pochettino's impact now. Any baby awakwa, I'll compare him to Chelsea last season, where Chelsea finished 12th. Chelsea finished with 44 points, exited the League Cup and the FA Cup in third round.
So the 11th, they are wired here.
This season, Carabao Cup last season third round no film. This season Wako final. FA Cup last season third round. This season or fifth round or nearly terrible. They can advance to what? The semi-final.
Don't you find out Odia Obaka say a failure? Pochettino.
So far with what he is doing. It will be very, very difficult for me unless he goes below the 12 no D last in the
Josiah, exercise. So you said Pochettino sign this or
I'm giving you the signings.
Also, they are making an impact.
Of course, they are
making. But exercise way. Pochettino, I 13 signings.
The key signings.
Why signing? Listen, there's nothing like key. Why 13? Yeah, the paper to or near say how many players has he signed up? Say a key.
Some of these players only came in for them to be loaned.
I don't have problem.
Yes,
it's about play anything. So call loan. I know you're different. You mentioned that the player has gone on loan. Okay. He signed Ezel Disasi from Monaco. Super fantastic player. I can tell you, Disasi is currently Chelsea's best defender.
Please use the word super fantastic.
He struggled. Oba not struggle, but was settled.
Use the word super fantastic. Yeah. Super fantastic defender.
Okay, Nicolas Jackson.
Another good attacker who is still growing. I'm telling you, he's growing.
Percentage wise.
And
Ezel Disasi.
80%. No, he's growing. The guy.
Listen, what my 80%? Nicolas Jackson.
I'll give him a 70.
You give Jackson 70.
70 per what he's doing at Chelsea now.
Christopher Nkunku.
Nkunku has been injured. I can't talk about him.
Yeah, he's been injured. Kendi Pace. Robert Sanchez. He
started well, but unfortunately, injury not come by.
Percentage say now, man.
I'll give him 45.
45.
Never 45 because on Shedan Yadie.
Moises Caicedo.
I'll give Moises Caicedo a 60%.
60.
Yes.
Leslie Ogochukwu.
He's been injured. Onyebi Mbosa.
Romeo
Lavia is out.
Romeo Lavia don't count. You can't rate him.
David Washington
out. Cole Palmer.
When I drew an over 90 plus.
Okay.
90 plus for Cole Palmer.
Jordi Petrovic.
Another 85.
Yes. Wayadie.
So
Wabetu Sanchez.
Good.
Angelo Gabriel. Thiago Moreno.
Chelsea training grounds come on. It is Shesine is now Bono.
Yeah.
Almost so 7 or 8. No.
The main one is 7.
7 no.
Disasi. Jackson. Nkunku. Robert Sanchez. Caicedo. You can say Cole Palmer and Petrovic. They are 7.
Chairman said their impact hasn't been above average. That is how you measure a coach.
Individually, they've done well.
Yes, but collectively. So he is working. He is working on these players individually, and by their second full season, you start seeing that way. The reflection will be there.
Nanedua Kasemi, and I think that is how most Chelsea fans are also thinking. Say, Kasemi and. And Jamie Carragher Moka the same thing. Say the fact say your project in Chelsea.
You are not getting the point.
No, I'm gonna say it's a club. No, so say Theo. I'm gonna say Tottenham now be fire. Say Aston Villa. They were citing example. Say Tottenham, Aston Villa, Brighton, Christopher, West Ham. I'm gonna say we be fan a project. Now one finish it in a good place. Normal. But I'm gonna say Chelsea, Man U. Arsenal.
Should I tell you something? Should I
to know him for now for Chelsea? Edia, failure.
Odia, if they are below the top 10.
which they won't finish below.
I don't expect Chelsea.
Which they won't finish below.
The truth is, I don't expect Chelsea to qualify for the Champions League.
I
don't expect Chelsea.
European sport, they see which position?
Seventh.
I don't expect Chelsea.
When do you feel
that end America tells you people are in the haste to judge. More primo says when if he doesn't finish it, do you know why now they are talking about Chelsea United? Because Liverpool, City, and Arsenal are doing good. So the other teams are come once and Chelsea, Manchester United. That's why always we keep hearing. But in fact, if Arteta first full season was the 8th, the following season was the 5th, before he was able to challenge for the title. So if Pochettino is in and Chelsea finished 12 the previous season, and now he's in the top 10, he's made it to one cup final already. He's in the 5th round of another. His signings are playing well. You can't convince me that Pochettino is doing a bad job. How is Pochettino doing a bad job? You see your players on your money, Juma Dampokoto 80 million buy, and yes, here ton. Don't go me. Player, no people are even doubting if he's Brazilian. Coach no so oni na ye Juma Danu. Or say only player na ye do have worked with this player, and this player is good enough. And never should player no.
Before Erik ten Hag by Man United, Man U didn't fan.
They qualify for Europa.
No, before Bayern, what was their position?
And that was when they qualified for the Europa under I can't say what's his name? Oli. Yes, Oli. Eba.
And no money top 4 him.
No, they were not in the top 4.
So his first season he qualified for the top 4.
And that is why me say honum na me peno. That's the word. In his first season he qualified. He set the standard. So the last time I was trying to explain to you why he's failed.
So Pochettino first season one Champions League, is it the failure?
And I make just say I'm going to measure the success based on what Chelsea did last season.
And what Chelsea did last season was failure. They couldn't qualify for
good.
The Champions.
But he's coming in this season. His signings are on point. They are delivering. He's been to one cup final already. He's on the verge of making it to another semi-final or even quarter-final. And in the league, they have 35 points. Last season, they finished with 44 points. Just 9 points. Oshe total tally last season. He's only 9 points below.
So you are looking at the tally and not the position.
Tie. And then me 10 points.
No, na me
the G League. Forget Liverpool did 99. Liverpool did 99 this again. No one is talking about the fact that they had 99 points. It's the second we are talking about.
Okay, so you are talking about the tally. Say Chelsea.
Mutala, any team will take 40 points to win the league.
No, I want to find out.
Yes, it's a big catch. I'm trying to explain to you. Say it's about where you finish. It's not 4 points. Okay. And to change. But even if we are talking about the point, he's on course to beat that point tally from last season.
Okay. Now, first season, maybe Shani say Ten Hag's first season, he qualified for the Champions League. He won, if anything,
the Carabao Cup.
The Carabao Cup with Manchester United. That was his first season. Before Bayern, Manchester United, you know the state of Manchester United. It was in tatters. Ranging in the fire and Nyama Bebli and a woman. That was his first season.
Yeah.
Compare that to Pochettino's first season at Chelsea. Pochettino's first season.
Why I want to understand why you are saying that.
There are even arguments. Theo, there are even arguments about say Ten Hag didn't even know your friend is saying English football, and Pochettino has had the opportunity of being
to coach with teams.
Also, English football, he knows the dynamics of English
with
football.
Teams.
No, maybe besides now I'm only asking you a question. So why English football? So now people are comparing their first season. Say Ten Hag first season, or by OTB qualify for Champions League, OTB edge a Carabao Cup. So Pochettino so about the first season, he's gone to the finals of the Carabao Cup. He's lost it. Maybe at Chelsea, then it doesn't look like they can qualify for the Champions League.
They won't.
Europa crebe. So that is what they are looking at. But even with Ten Hag first season, though, there were criticisms.
When Poch came, look at the state of Chelsea. Ownership issues. Look at what Chelsea has been through in the past 3 seasons. Don't forget, so Chelsea have got a new owner who was running the club like a American sport franchise. These are different things. Ten Hag by United, they were in the and you see Ratcliffe Moba. Ten Hag didn't go through these things.
United were in a mess.
They were in a mess because
it
was a technical mess.
Yeah.
And yet ownership.
No, and yet ownership.
Yes, but this we are talking about the ownership and technical. Look at the mess Chelsea find themselves now. Ownership. Owner no otuskegu or top players who only on the omoye. He came to meet this a team that were 12. Mutala, you can't convince me say what Ten Hag did in his first season. Look at the players Ten Hag even had at his disposal. Oba and guy so Obepamu players DB. And then those same players are saving him. If today Ten Hag had the year, by now Ankaba is pray for Tofo. If he had a good goalkeeper, and I keep telling you, sir, the only department that he failed to make a good change is the department that is killing him. And United fans don't want to accept.
The only say Onana and to me even 50% of what the year was doing.
The Gear kept 17 clean sheets and route to United qualifying for the top 4. Where are they today?
Andre Onana and to me even 50%.
What has been his impact? That's the question. Oh, beside baby, your sister now he's because of the striker by Højlund. He's brought in a midfielder, Sofiane Amrabat. Kobe Mainoo has joined. All these are quality players. The defense, he's trying to improve the defense. So the goalkeeping department, that's the goalkeeping department.
Until to honor an assessment, that is where
that's why I tell you that if Ten Hag is going, Onana is the reason why he's going. He needs to accept it. Because me who area be meant to say on quality in here. Say the United fans are happy with Højlund. And no one lose. They feel he's the reason why they are losing. Or they are not able to score. Or the players are bad. But goalkeeping department, when you have a goalkeeper who can give you 17 clean sheets and qualify for Europe, who said
Man U team
and you think you can just change the goalkeeper, then I will sit down and he'll be sacked. And I'm telling you emphatically, Pochettino has done a better job this season than Ten Hag.
So why is he not showing on the table?
And America just say it takes time. This is football. Where football? This is football. Football. You say 1 + 1 year 2. No, that's not the logic.
It would. A bad thing so be convincing me.
I'm telling you, say
a better job than Ten Hag.
Look at their no. Wait. Look at the signings.
You can't tell me Ange Postecoglou, Pochettino, and Ten Hag are doing a better job than Postecoglou.
Look at the signings.
Why is it not showing on the table?
No, TA. And America just say
because in a league back
in football.
What I always say about the league, it's not as if Chelsea and Man U, or more different teams, and Tottenham, any Aston Villa, both different.
Football
teams.
Doesn't follow that logic.
Say, 20 league.
When you understand football, you know, say if you're a coach, you've worked with teams before. You know, say football doesn't follow that logic.
That what?
Say because you're about the same team. To only way she are now saying say, I have to. That's why they are matters. It doesn't matter. Say, over time. That's why it's a project. That's why football teams will tell you we are backing on this project because we know with time. It will pay off.
I love that.
You are not looking at the psychological aspect of it. That most of these Chelsea players, they've been under media scrutiny. And it has even affected
which team has not been under media scrutiny?
No more than this Chelsea team.
Which team has
when even Guy Neville can come out and call them a billion what?
But
come on.
Every team has been under media scrutiny in England.
No, when you say some teams there West in
West team here has been under. One is Maguire. Player when you say we are such a Maguire.
It's American. Look at this.
You are more critical of him than.
Why will even someone come out to come and call them a £1 billion bottle job?
That came from.
Yes, it's American. Say Ebimu criticism no.
But the only say England index the team that is most critical. That is the media is most critical of is Manchester United. And
America just say so. Chelsea in recent times they've not been critical of Chelsea.
Say nobody. America just say every team has had their first.
But then
when Arteta came, I would give 8. Look at the media.
It was Arsenal had not qualified for Europe in so many seasons.
Yes, or a posh apprentice or Shisho Cones. They were critical of him.
Mutala,
and then they were critical of you.
I'm just ending with this.
Yeah.
I don't even want to go and talk about 2KO.
Why don't you want to talk
I enjoyed what KDB and Haaland are doing, but I've kept my stance on KDB. I've told you he's a great player, but there are better passers in the ball or football has seen than him.
Like who?
Says Fabregas.
Fabregas is
he's a better passer of the ball than Kevin De Bruyne.
But
I'm telling you this, and I'm setting the record straight. Says Fabregas.
I'm not arguing with you.
Yes, he's a better passer of the ball than Kevin De Bruyne. I've said this because I've watched both players. I've assessed them.
Fabregas, this is Kevin De Bruyne.
Fabregas, go and watch Fabregas, and you understand when you can say Obi Mejon non chest in your pass here, you get someone who knows how to pass the ball.
But into what team? And now here
among the two, no.
An attacking midfielder.
You see, good. I like when you stressed on an attacking AM because Fabregas during his time, it was only Arsenal and Obo AM.
Yeah.
Behind their striker. Either Van Persie or whoever played. At Chelsea, when he played, even their winning season, he played as a number 8 alongside.
But at Barcelona,
Matic.
he played further forward.
He didn't play further forward because they played 4-3-3. He was still central, more like the Xavi role.
Yes.
So you can't say no AM.
But he was more advanced.
But he's a better passer, even from deep. Even from deep.
Me say Barcelona they played 4-3-3. But he was the most advanced player.
But then he wasn't an attacking midfielder.
He no force 9.
He wasn't an attacking midfielder. That's what I want you to understand. And playing the first 9 is
So
different
among
from
the two,
playing
look at you prefer Fabregas than Kevin De Bruyne.
I'm giving you a proper playmaker. I'm giving you a player who has an eye for pass. I'm giving you a player. Baby.
So among the two, no Fabregas.
But he's nowhere near Fabregas when it comes to passing. So me playmaker with me team. Obi to me amma me sa quarterback style of play no. I'm a attacker. Yes, speedster. Obi to me releasing no.
Do you know the difference I've seen between Fabregas and Kevin De Bruyne? One difference na me hu. Fabregas passes no. He's an incredible passer of the ball. It's a Paul Pogba. Obi to me pass the ball no. Yes. Obi to me general center a pass the ball no. Akọ. The other side, incredible pass.
Then the score is saying.
No, me can't say much. Paul Scholes is on a different level. Paul Scholes level is different. But me can't say much. What I have seen about Kevin De Bruyne, I say, ne pass or no no. It is a forward-thinking pass. Or my pass na ne kofa guaba. I don't know if you get what I mean. Or no my pass na. Or my pass na ne kofa guaba. Fabregas the no be ma a defense splitting pass na obi ele am obi aba be tap in. Fabregas is an incredible passer of the ball. All to the maker that say, but Kevin De Bruyne passes no. Or my yana kofa guaba. E ko strike and go straight to score. Meaning say what say dynamic na BB say. But to say Fabregas, well,
I said he's a better passer.
Now
listen.
He said, "Oh, can be also Fabregas."
He's a better passer. Share whichever way you choose to look at.
He's a better passer than Kevin De Bruyne.
Even when it comes to share, the finesse, a cap your pass. Go and look at that pass he gave to Andre Scheller. Andre Scheller. Who can say Andre Scheller? Bobby no the man. If Kevin De Bruyne should attempt that thing, obi to be plan not 2 years or more.
Who say all confusing ho? And no na tie aka say, sa JJ coach am ball na ye.
Na JJ coach no finesse.
Say, sa ball na ye ball na ye no.
Meba, na say Fabregas you.
Say football you progressive. The aim is
Mutala, listen. Pochettino is doing a better job than 𝐒𝐿.
No problem.
And I'm saying this, that it would be wise for Chelsea to retain this man. Because this man knows what he's doing.
Honestly, I don't know why Chelsea want to sack a coach after a season.
That's the point.
Like,
but you understand why Manchester United can just sack Ten Hag after 2 seasons.
Of course. 2 years. Okay, so Josiah Quaye and outside the Kanahana on the so this year. About if he said will be heavy on the Black Queens. So messages now, keep them coming. 0506 367 196 0506 367 196. Making kind Eddie Mao Ewa Hadam. A lot of them. Hey, the messages are about those who Rade, Mammy, and what did me kind in now? Well, say Pochettino has done a better job than Ten Hag, but Chelsea is lying far below United. Haha, Josiah is very funny. He should join comedian in Ghana. I am Ten Hag Jr. inside a Tantra Hill. Well, say Mutala, it is defenders that make goalkeepers good. I saw something about United being the team that has faced the most shots in recent times. So what is Josiah saying about goalkeeping at Man United? De Gea conceded more than 50 goals before he left. Exodus from Saku Mono. We say good morning, family. At the moment, nothing will protect. Nothing Chelsea fans will say will protect both their players and coach to convince some of us. You all can't buy a whole first 11 with a substitute yet fail to make a head on your league table. Chelsea fans with noise like 5 and 6, they should accept that their team is whack. We stand to support the best team no matter what. Visca Basa. The name is Edem Della from Nungwa Mela Base. Okay, wait, that's so type you. I don't mean, but I'll say Josiah is confusing us. This season, Chelsea conceded 41 goals, while United conceded 36 goals. Then you come to tell me that Chelsea is performing defensively great as compared to Manchester United. This is Gordon from Afie Nya. Posh has been in England about 5 years, yet he doesn't even have an empty bottle to show. Ten Hag won a cup in less than a year. Ten Hag is unlucky to have more injuries. Look how United play whenever his team is set. This is OG1 Ghana. Okay. And this one says, Mutala, I agree with Josiah that Fabregas is a better passer of the ball than KDB. And KDB is a king of assists than Fabregas. I am Godfred Duncan, 𝐋𝐂𝐂𝐊 from Ashaman. Good morning, Max Boss. To me, I agree with one of your panelists about the Fabregas KDB issue. To be honest, Cruz and model of KDB, Pochettino will make Chelsea a force to battle with. Jackson has really improved. Blues for life. Graffiti inside Tema Community 1 police station. Nana Adu saying Zidane is eyeing. Zidane is eyeing for a rich team to make him better. Your best coach Guardiola is the same. Young Mula from Awoshi, Mary Lucy Street. Good morning. Also see Zidane teams Papa Omwoska. Fabregas and KDB. Thank you very much, Josiah. We also say good morning, Mutala. Josiah is making me feel embarrassed as a Chelsea fan. I am Eggbone from Lakeside. Well, Nidia no nonti. Sanity. Well, say, I love your show. I am enjoying it right in my car from Bobby and Nana Backman. Still the only Uber driver with swagger. Well, say, Gia Mutala, Josiah is an anti-Man City. No wonder he would choose Fabregas over KDB. He cannot be a good scout. This is Bonnie at City inside Burma Camp. And this one says, good morning. In fact, I've been listening to you guys for a year now. I know Josiah is a hypocrite. Every submission he gives is flawed. Lady until so far the Ebra. GM Boss, fantastic job. Heart of Lions should know that Fabu is not the only football club they are contending with. They should be serious with the other clubs. A word to the wise is enough. Fabu and Man U will bounce back. My name is Champion Live Boy or Best Dress from Nungwa Zongo. We say happy birthday to Reverend Joshua Ni Amugikweku, Second Court Minister, Accra Wesley Central Palladium. God bless you as you make your new age. Ni KG. Or see Josiah will not understand, but wants you to understand what he's saying. Posh coach Spurs and now Chelsea. Josiah just don't want to accept Erik ten Hag is better than Posh. Erik ten Hag won a trophy and finished in the top 4. Let's Posh do say before he comes to compare. Where to say Seedorf? Seedorf from DC. Fabregas is nowhere close to KDB in terms of passing. What are you talking about? Massa, I bowa. Charlie, I believe you, pa, but I disappoint in you. Membo. That is the beauty of the show. Mutala, my regards to you and the crew. Today I had Manchester United to walk past Nottingham Forest. As for the Black Queens, they can't qualify. We are waiting for them tomorrow. From 𝐾𝐂𝐊 Community 2. I love how you're putting Josiah on the right path. Hey, and your right path too. Maybe no so Josiah will be to me dream. You should stop the mischief. 𝐾𝐂𝐊 and a different tema at the buy. Where's the Starboy? Kindly read this to Joe. Ten Hag came to meet a United team that was in a bad shape but was able to play in the FA Cup final. EFL winner, 3rd in the league. What has Pochettino done? Ten Hag go FA Cup final.
City changed last season.
Into a call EFL and FA Cup final.
So after Osher Brighton and Hove Albion semi-final, back on the Zebi.
Yeah.
Osher in a semi-final, no, this City Cup final. Now City share now and Okobo Champions League final.
So he played in 2 finals last season. Oh, okay.
Thanks to one goalkeeper.
Josiah is annoying every football fan this morning. Ten Hag qualified for UCL in his first season and he wants to compare Pochettino, who is lying 11th on the EPL with 1.2 billion squad. Why does he always want to attack Man United? Pochettino is a total failure in his first season. Caicedo and Enzo are flops if you consider their previous performances. A team that could not beat Liverpool. Academy boys. Or say Mutala, stop Josiah's. Can't you stop Josiah's daily attacks on Onana? Chelsea goalkeeper recently conceded 8 goals in 2 successive games. Yet Kofi from Kaswa the day way by. Where's say this is Don Bliss from TNT, Tema Newtown. I say good morning to you, Mutala, and your crew. Josiah should remember he's a pundit and not a Chelsea fan. Whenever he steps in the studio, he's there to educate and provide us. But he's a fan as well. Adam, it's a pundit, it's a fan. So, I mean, Kwabena Yabua, the writer, or don't correct me, or say I am a Kotoko fan. You can't take that away from him because he always tries to defend the woes at Chelsea and makes it look like good in the eyes of people. Chelsea need time, but other teams don't. This one says, please, Mutala, Chelsea owners shouldn't do the mistake by sacking Pochettino. They just have to improve on their goal scoring. That is all. I support Josiah 100%. This is coming from Prince inside Tema Community 9. This one says that... hello, Max Boss. In fact, Mauricio Pochettino is doing well so far, in my opinion. I think he needs more time to deliver. Solomon Kabi from Tema Community 3. Prince Uber driver Mutala, I think Ten Hag has taken the guy's girlfriend because I don't know why he's always on Ten Hag's neck. I want to ask him that how many seasons did it take Jurgen Klopp to win the Premier League? Edmond Albert Sam from Tema Community C7. Yeah, Tema Community 7, sorry. Mutala, I don't know why you always bring this guy to the studio to expose what? I don't think this guy... I don't know. Hey, I drink and not sure. Said you can't know. You also share your opinions. Now, also actually, this is what he believes in. Then you can't change that. And today, yeah, mouse hold dear bano. Yeah, varied opinions. That is the beauty of freedom of speech. A free press. Good morning to the team. Joe, Eric Ten Hag has to be careful with his formation from Jadon Sancho at Kisiman. Okay. Please, can your pundits your pundits should be neutral with the analysis, especially Josiah. Hello, once again, it's a good morning. Let the truth be told. Zidane can't coach a building team. He's an already made coach. Hey. Please tell Nana Adu say per the situation no dear. They be fine. Shout out to all Liverpool fans. As for Josiah and his Chelsea, they haven't seen anything yet. The worst is yet to come to them. No Chelsea player will even enter into the first 11 of Samatex in Po. Josiah should stop deceiving himself. This is Kelly from Pram. And this one says, I am Prosper from Nungwa. Sacking Ten Hag will be a very bad decision by Man United. In fact, it will be an unfair treatment to a coach facing so many injuries. The same thing happened to Jurgen Klopp last season, and people were calling for his head. But today, look at his performance. To me, I trust Ten Hag to turn things around in the club. And this one says, Man City is the best team in the world. Tom Lee is my name. Whereas I say this this is Sunset from the winner. Pochettino out of Chelsea. We don't need his low down mentality. I wish he can lose the remaining matches at Chelsea. I told the referee to cancel Van Dijk's first goal so Chelsea fans can feel more pain in extra time. Chelsea is the real difference. Oh, Lil E. You can brand them. Oh, Lil E. I hope my team Liverpool will win the league. Osman inside Alajo. Hey, me call Alajo. Kwesi Adamu Alajo. Me share a marble or nefe. Police ladies. They are game now boy nefe. Oh, it was a women's Premier League. Nice game. Many soccer intellectuals. Oh, AstroTurf ne so. Unsa na me te police depo. Na me nyi enti Alajo de. Na me tima agro.
Na Jack wono.
O say yes. Wono. Unsa me tena obey over 14 years.
Oh,
me
wow.
life near embarrass. Chelsea will win tonight against Leeds United. My regards to all workers inside Aqua Safari, especially Safari home workers, including our boss, Mr. Castro, the security manager, by Sadiq inside Sakumono Estate. As I say, Mutala, please try and do local more. Yes, we'll spend 1 hour on just the local. I am Gameli from Ashama Fita Line. I don't think Zidane is a good coach to coach any other team. He only wants Adefoud. There, he once already made Madrid team to make his name. God bless you all. Okay, we have to say nowadays no prediction because we have missed the Max predictor and his predictions. We also say I think Mudryk and Arsenal would have played like former Arsenal player Samuel Nasri, but Yano Minti, his football career is messing up. Wow. This is Kumasi boy from Manette Sprinters. People are observant too. Me we free Samuel Nasri mpose wabo Arsenal that.
No,
We say Samuel Nasri. Oh, so I retired that. Good morning, Nanedu. You are the same person who said money is not everything some time ago. I am Joe from Tema. Nanedu, to add to what you are saying about Zidane, when Zidane came back to Madrid in 2020 and won the league, it was because Barcelona lost its form that season. Hope you agree with me. When SSA with all my United fans around the world needs from Sir Jim Ratcliffe is to bring back the love. Zidane back to Champions League winner. You don't believe him, but you believe Ten Hag. All those teams you mentioned is not a club. They are academy clubs. Man United is the only football club. Operation Ten Hag out, Zidane in. Zidane can knock Pep down with United. Glory, glory, Man United. This is Mark from Ariasi Equia Pem. Mutala, good morning. You are doing well. Keep it up. Please give my number to Nanedu. Tell him that his name, okay, his name is King. It is important. No, the number no ma was 02. Bobo number no na am from so. Esa me kwa. Eno ano no. Number me kwa eno ano no just obetwa. Ti just obetwa. The call. Esa number ne de me messages ne do so pa. Me scroll na me copy. Me nya sure so benya number ne biem. Ewa ha me nim de tia open na ne do number na Josiah so man na ye o mutebisa ne number. Omo bo mo say yeah Josiah number no. Den me fa mo. Them sleep Benjiro or say good analysis from you guys. Today my team Chelsea is winning. Obetia and now phone na 𝐿𝐴 them sleep Kofi salary bro so munina and to all parliament members. Kudus is in West Ham. Also I totally agree. Okay. This was message Ache Ewoho. Good morning. My name is Nana Labi. Please more updates on Liverpool. Okay, Liverpool updates via Enyambaye. This is 𝐒𝐴𝐶𝐿 from Bebli. There's no way you can tell me Fabregas is better than KDB. We are the citizens. We say please read my message. Okay, my read your message, you know. Oh, my read it out. We say good morning, Mutala Prince Uber driver. I think Ten Hag has taken that. My kind of message we say good morning Mutala, greetings to all Liverpool fans. We are beating Southampton 3-0. Nana Labi is my name. Okay, Nana, my kind Eddie Mao. We say listening to you live from Agbugba. Humble Lion is still my subrogate. We are united till Satan repent. Kudos to you and the crew. I don't know the reason my United fans are behaving so. Have they forgotten when 𝐾𝐂𝐿 was around? My name is Tinkler inside Tema. Hello, Max Boss. Can we have a conversation about Pep, Mourinho, Ancelotti, Zidane on who is the best coach? Graffiti. Same way. Ten Hag first season at Man United. Third in EPL, won the EFL Cup, second in the FA Cup, quarterfinal in the Europa League. Ten Hag is better than Pochettino. Elom from AA Soutrum. Please read my message. Mutala, hope you're good. Echo Misro, listening to you live from Israel, Lomnava. Mutala, in Man City's game yesterday, I got to see the kind of trust Haaland has in Kevin De Bruyne. I won't talk about the second goal he scored, but the way the assist came in from behind, without even taking a look at to see if the ball is coming or not. He just made his run, and the ball was placed right in front of him. You can take a look. Good luck to the Queens. That was the second goal I was talking about. Beautiful assist from KDB. Greetings to Max Sports. Must you be a captain before you can say you've won a cup? So, to be precise, under which condition do we say a player has won a cup before? Pound sterling from Ashaman, Jericho. Fabregas is a better ball passer than KDB. Thanks, Mutala. Mike from DC. And this one says, please tell Josiah to explain further. He can be right or he can be right of what he's saying. Because as for me, Posh is a good coach than Ten Hag. But on the log, you can't say Posh is good than Ten Hag if season end like this. I know me pass a Miss League on Blue Gate. I am back from 𝐒𝐴𝐶𝐿. Greetings to Nana Ofe. And I mean, kind last one, I mean, to me to na affair you try your home. Well, say good morning, Mutala. Hope you guys are doing well. Please tell Josiah Pochettino is a failure than Erik Ten Hag because he once coached Tottenham, and I think he is experienced in the Premier League. He should have done better with Chelsea team than what Ten Hag is doing. I just don't understand why he thinks Pochettino should be given time and Erik Ten Hag should rather be sacked. Tell Josiah that the way he's defending Chelsea, Prosper from Banana Inn and ono edit way. You know, okay, me call Baba could be Abba. Gia Mutala, so Josiah is saying it's Caicedo's first season. That's why he wasn't playing well. But I guess Onana has spent 10 seasons already at Man United. He has done well. Emotional pundit. DJ Bass inside la. Or say Caicedo more boy, you know, say the first season at Chelsea. I don't know Onana yet. Or say Yempamono Efro. I'm Charles. I've noticed something. Anytime we are comparing a current player to past one, we Ghanaians put our eye on the current player. Okay. Christopher from Old Ningo. Nana Adu, he always talk about EPO. I don't know, but I think he also has to talk about La Liga teams. The Black Queens of Ghana will be in action today. Nora Hoptel. Nora Hoptel. The friend him say, and also President Akufo-Addo. And my State of the Nation address, and you talked about football. Yebasisia.
𝐶𝐶 Heartbeat.
Higher Max 89.7 FM. I go to your Musembrene to soy. The Nina Mao, the Quamanone, the Bon Semswa, the kind messages Libya. Saturday, Buffy. I'm going to catch us in the State of the Nation address no Etoja. Our Parliament House. President Nana Adu 𝐿𝐾𝐂𝐊. One and it's not a Gina Jim, which none and also. I can kind State of the Nation address no. Send your mind on ETSCR, the State of the Nation. And I know yes, our problem from a health sector, judicial, education. Obrobru na so and we touch was sports. Now sports no and na the focus kese no football. Na football no ono so ka say the akoso nyina wonim. Send ye call AFCON Ivory Coast anko ye nyina oya we. Send ye Black Star no anwo the aba form no oya we. Send ye football ye various national teams no as on anwo the aba form no oya we. Na the administration no even though I a few months now or in the 10-year barrier, you know, he want to introduce a presidential football policy. I know you better me grooming kola, you better matter team of frano. Now we want to develop it. Now we want to me share various national tips. Now we want to me at a Ghana in him. Yet President Nana Adu 𝐿𝐾𝐂𝐊.
Throughout the years, the national team, the Black Stars, has held a special place in the affection of Ghanaians. They lifted up our spirits as they dominated Africa and won 4 continental trophies. They have at other times broken our hearts, but it was not until 2006 that the Black Stars finally broke through to the world stage when they qualified for the World Cup for the first time. You will remember that we rose up as one in our support, and they did not disappoint. Then came the spectacular South Africa 2010 World Cup and its drama, when we almost became the first African side to reach the semi-finals of the World Cup. It is fair to say that since the sad events of Brazil 2014, many Ghanaians have been left disappointed by some of the recent results of the Black Stars. Their various attempts have been made to revive the fortunes of the national team and rebuild the enthusiasm of the people with varying degrees of success. The recent AFCON in Côte d'Ivoire was probably the nadir of the performance of Black Stars and has left the nation saddened. However, I am quite certain that the young men and the technical handlers would themselves have wanted to make our nation proud. And I believe that the captain, Andre Dede Ayew, meant every word when he rendered heartfelt apologies on behalf of his teammates to all Ghanaians for the team's early exit. Speaker, I believe it is time for us to take a long-term, far-sighted approach to correct what has gone wrong. It is time to return to scouting, grooming, and developing talent at the grassroots level under a presidential policy on football that I intend to unveil very soon.
It's a President Nana Adu 𝐿𝐾𝐂𝐊. Wajia tum say a born nankasa and one about some problem ho akofom. And you say it is time to return to the grassroots. We have to start with a scouting. Or say a best scouting a talent, no. Now you groom your mo, you we are need develop your mo to fill the various national team, no. Or say a man who say 𝐿𝐾𝐂𝐊 when Andre Rami Morgan Ayew, the captain of the Black Stars, so by obey issue apology say the ACB Ghana for fan chomono or say and try into more share so mobile to Tonya mana football no as a fat Nentumapa Eddie Efra and no President 𝐿𝐾𝐂𝐊. The Black Queens of Ghana so make a more asem Eddie Chreo and they Black Queens and Zambia ejina kono and Africa Olympic game qualifier bekoso and so Zambia and dollar first leg no ekoso kruma Zambia etwa Ghana ekabako second leg and ekoso and dollar. Head coach of the Black Queens Nora Hoptel and striker Frida Ayisi akasa ahead of the game and both are very confident.
We lost the game 1-0 in Accra, but we had a very good performance on the pitch. When you look on the statistics, they were all on our side. Possession, attempts on the goal. I think we deserved there at home a goal, but that's how sometimes football go. We flew then very straight to Zambia, right Friday night, to arrive early here. We had a very warm welcome in Zambia. It's a beautiful country actually. I like how it's green here. The people are very friendly, so we feel very, very good here. Had some good training sessions. Tonight we go in the stadium, and I heard that tomorrow it's going to be a packed stadium, so we like it. We like this crowd, and I hope it will be a big football game tomorrow evening for all of us.
No, I feel like the team's good. The team's doing well. They wasn't complacent. They were focused, but you know, football, it can go either way. So that's what happened. It would be amazing for the team to go Olympics. It's a big opportunity to show the world that Ghana can play football and just put ourselves on the map again. I'm adapting. I feel like I'm doing well, especially in training. That's the best way to adapt. Just train and work hard with the girls, and hopefully I'll be on the same level or speed with the girls, and then we can play football.
Anti way Nora Hoptel any free day see on a casa no the odika casa caneno coach Nora Hoptel hono Black Star so on some aba betuja oko GFA or more on my website today so I'm about tour story be about tour now story no headline is saying it here. Yes, a Black Stars head coach search committee submit report to executive council. Now, Bora story in Momo said the Black Stars head coach search committee have submitted their report and recommendations to the executive council for further action. The report was received by President Simeon Okreku on a Tuesday, that is February 27, 2024. The executive council will now review the recommendation from the search committee and decide on the next Black Stars coach. Once the coaching decision is resolved, the FA will engage with the Ministry of Youth and Sports as well as other key stakeholders for their support. It will be recorded that the executive council tasked a 5-member committee headed by a Vice President 𝐒𝐿 Adu to look for a new coach for the senior national team following the departure of Chris Hughton. The committee was also mandated to target suitable and competent coaches for consideration even if they don't apply for the post. And the Ababeto Johnny says, our 5-man search committee made up of a Vice President 𝐒𝐿 Adu, banker Kojo Adai-Mensah, Professor Joseph Kwame Minta, a technical director of GFA, Ghana football legend Opokunti, and William Karte Caesar, chief director of the Ministry of Youth and Sports. Yes, see what my report so more bibia at the report ako share executive council ni same. And the coaches so my recommend you mudin was our report nim. And me sure say Embre the Ghana Football Association ankasa at the betuja a recommendation report ni dia wo bia no o mo bema yehu. And now how to folk ya da be ya anadwo be 10. And we answer breaking news bi about betuja. Say how to folk or dissolve your board no obekaya and bia and a session of the fans led by a Maxwell Asabre, former general secretary of HAS, a protest against a how to folk board no, and the board now has been dissolved. So people or personalities like Alhaji Akambi, Vincent Odote, Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo, Frank Nelson in Wonkolo, omunina as say board no omuni subiem, if a board no ye dissolve no. And how to folk be forming another board or a new board when they go for the annual general meeting. I know Matisa you say I'm next month muho and as our annual general meeting no ebebaso tie baswa and obebefa a new board members. But see there how to folk board no has been dissolved. Alhaji Akambi, Vincent Odote, Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo, the likes of Frank Nelson in Wonkolo, omunina say how to folk board no omuni subiem and no the latest aba betuja. And then Black Queens, if you say a prayer, say one for them. Nanedu apparently and the story a dozen and then be able to me when you share President Akufo-Addo bet me when you share a year Black Queens, but Black Queens match you. I'm sorry, I'm yem me pa o bankana me boa.
And the one is simple no.
And sound.
Oh.
Me yem me pa.
The Queens will win.
I pray so. Because he has a Bakaku PU France.
The Queens will win. Imagine him say, you know, but I'm starting to feel Kaka, because that is the biggest story in town. And what situation you find yourself now? A big issue.
Okay.
Board, okay.
Na nedu we dey mincha wa no pacho yenko amane so na yesambra ye ko ne any former general secretary of Heart of Folk Maxwell Asabre akasa. He's a very experienced football administrator in this country. Why we need Maxwell Asabre na Ghana football no afi na wa bebo fofo. Mr. Asabre, good morning. It's a privilege to speak to you this morning on Max 89.7 FM. Hello, Mr. Asabre. Mr. Asabre, what's your name? Hello, Mr. Asabre, what's your name? Hello? Mr. Asabre, nti na ye no akasa ye besa friend na je say wa bon ye die ho bia. Mr. Asabre, are you ready? Mr. Asabre, what's your name? Hello, Mr. Asabre.
Yeah, Mr. Manka.
Yeah, that's the sound of the Waja Penny and Kasawo Max 89.7 FM. Ghana football, yeah, Ghana football, Musema, you Nipa Bakwa, yet me in Sinche. If it's a dream our Ghana football, you know the ins and outs of Ghana football, and especially Club Naye Kamwa 7 Accra Heart of Folk. Recently, you led a group of supporters to demonstrate against the Hearts board. May first me demonstration. I'm in Tiase, Papa. I thought it was against the entire Heart of Folk structure, but later now me say it is against the board. First of all, it inform your decision to rally these supporters, because why you do my Heart of Folk to demonstrate against the board.
Well, good afternoon. Hello, what do you mean?
Kapa.
Okay, me that's the breeze. Some your question I see ya. Now, besides again, I may hear demonstration now.
Fine, because now almost say Bibia Eda so smoothly. Bibia ko nekwa asunti. Omonte demonstration I say.
Well, the kind me chair what you for now. Na makase Bamifa and Yaman Tony perspective. No be NTS. And yes, you're fitting a 9-year demonstration on the 19th of February. No? The demonstration was slated for the 8th of January 2024. On the 8th of January 2024. And now, you postpone here due to our police engagement, you postpone here. Say, at that time, it was soon after the Christmas, and the police were all over the country combating crime during the Christmas festivities. They changed the position on the 14th. Until any place when I agree on the 14th. And the 14th, I'm falling and confirm. And I say, Ghana demo for no. I could choose the 14th for police demo. Until we have to again postpone our date to the 19th. Anything about 19th. Now, 19th, now, by like I say, you're planning that somewhere around January. Now, it appears to us that the board was becoming a permanent board for close to 30 years, They're not the same group of people now, and now, you're 13 years in this one. How is it buying any transfer in the city, na enye adia supporters no ni je ho because if for 13 years na has League 1 agi Africa 2 na se no an e betima account for Accra Africa na nye has isu ene ne ban no na abribia no ye dia no ka our phone so ye dia no ka our WhatsApp platform so ye dia no ka our studio ye ka try am say untimi that team no copy another team to support. And it's how you want to win no e ma support yes no how the car na club no mu ne tosi nti ye fa ge sa na te dia yan wuso ye ho kakra na yan chokata e koma board chairman because take it or leave it ono na team no shani sa ono na obo team no bra ono na ye kotina eyeyi nti your demonstration no was not against the board chairman to be affected, but it was petition via the president, the team Kumkaka, the command who ship a bit more. Part of it, the dissolution of the board. And the Abbey. Into a 10-point resolution. So, Obama requirement to me, someone you kind of that. The 10-point resolution, number one, okay, we urge the board chairman to go by his word of retiring the already tired moribund board and appoint fresh ones for renewed energy on the board. That is number one. And no irresolute with what has happened now. Board in the Number two, in considering the appointment of the new board, the minority shareholders should also be invited to propose for a slot or two, depending on the total number of board members proposed. That's number two. Number three, the National Chapters Committee should also have a slot returned to them on the new board to restore the dignity and importance of this key organ of the club. In the NCC also almost lot now you just almost you form new board now. Number four, we urge the new board through management and the NCC to form a joint committee tasked purposely to come up with innovative ways to get our many supporters to make a direct monthly contributions to the club. Supporters are prepared to do so depending on the mode and its transparency. And the petition number 4, say NCC, new board now at the banner, say a bar, only NCC, a National Chapters Committee, chapters, and come on any joint committee, and consider them, and what innovative ideas be innovative. A bit Yama has to support the Paconia. He just cut a refuge every month into the club. That is the benefit. It will be here as a house support, and then I'm contribute to Mumika say, Mum come on to Yamamusha Club. No, this time run. The percent board, no, new board now. Almost challenges supporters. Now, this policy say supporters every month we expect you to contribute 10 or 20 cities into the club through your NCC. It's a process at the end of the new board no bar or at the Maya. Number 5, we asked the board chairman to act quickly on the rights issue to inject more capital into the club. And this is a right issue, no. My board chairman, I can't want no, I can't say right issue, no, giving an opportunity to the existing shareholders to purchase more shares in the club. And the new board no bar together with the board chairman. And say right issue, no. Emma existing board members in Japan. More shares in the club. A basa club will be yeska at the abon home. Number 6, beyond the above, we ask that we go further beyond the right issue to float yet fresh shares worth about 300 million Ghana cedis as proposed and was adopted at the 2018 shareholders meeting. apart from that issue now, Akwanya Yedema existing shareholders no more motobium. You are after some flow to more shares. Fresh one, and then there will be a winner quantity bigger. Yaman Kwana this time on top. 2018, and you propose to the enemy G2. Say, I was here a market, a question share, 300 million Ghana cedis. I new fresh shares. Near Kai board chairman, I have a resolution every year that. Ain't you know, the share petition himself, the right issue we have. Board chairman, and some rap him. Now, after all, Munishi Esquire club no, Yamamo Quine. No more talk with now, and no son. You have 300 million Ghana cedis. And you have the house of food. It is bought at home. Number 7. These are in line with an attempt to address the shortfall of revenue in the running of the day-to-day activities of the club. We summarize that the over-reliance on SAS loans and its cumulative 24% annual interest is not healthy for the club. In the long run, every measure must be taken to halt this unhealthy policy. CCA, SAS, and the running as a folk. Day-to-day activity. I finished one. Now SAS are charging her to folk 24% interest on Bosiana, on the above house, house. Sa policy, no, a policy, a one house of folk that. If you say, house of folk work for the SAS one car. SAS a different entity. House of folk is a different entity. It is a house of folk for the SAS one car. Your guess is as good as mine. That's repercussions are a bit back between SAS and house of folk in them. So scenario, no, and you say, a year healthy for house of folk. Though SAS in a running club, no, all right. But I was a house man, you know, who penny sicker, additional. Part of it, I get 300 million Ghana cedis now, yeah, come market. Young Yawakwanya say, you come market, go through t-shirts, and my supporters, Yakwanya, a top shares, our club in the first. You was Akwanya, no, exclusive to house of folk. Club will be a miss Akwanya. Yan ya started. It's young yet to me, my supporters, no. Akwanya Momu to me, a contribution into the club. It's young for Akwanya, so Copeska. And in line with addressing the shortfall of revenue. C'est parce qu'il y a revenue. Young court market, young Copeska, and from the red club. Point number 8. We advise that technical staff must be appointed to more good quality players with reliable value. We advise that technical staff must be appointed to monitor quality players with resellable value to be the focus of the policy. Finish one. Now, players 15, no more. Now, as a book. Yes, I could talk. Now, sir, I don't know. You never will be able to free place. Maintain say your top player be more than $200,000 within the last 13 or 14 years. Then do this other. And so can one able because of bad recruitment policy. It's just something to say. Board chairman and not all appointed scouts, quality scouts, no monitor your league very well, and elsewhere, no more and no the focus of a recruitment policy. Not I finish so yes, you could player. You play a bigger can you open, but player scouts for no are recommended. You bet me young move for so. Omona, I was a your form. It is our scouts, no. I was your form as a policy. No more your recruitment drive and him. You say, Rob was scouting into recommend the player. No, I am responsible for recommending a good player or a bad player. No, scout I am responsible for it. International regime as number 8. And number 9, we reckon the 2 million Ghana cedis cumulative revenues from our sponsors, 𝐏𝐀𝐂𝐊, SAS, Sonon Asoglu, are completely inadequate and does not measure up to the huge publicity the brand has offers them. We urge the board chairman to have another look at it for upward renegotiated terms. The sponsors, SAS, Sonon Asoglu, and 𝐏𝐿, cumulatively, Chicago has by way of sponsorship. Any publicity I may enjoy. As a 2 million Ghana. If he said, it's a kind of chairman said, of course, kɔni ɔmo kɔ negotiate a house of folk brand no ɛso nti ɔmo ntum na ɛnkɔ anim kakra ɛno yɛ number 9 and lastly we urge the board chairman to, as a matter of fact, all avoidable debt resulting from wrongful termination of contracts of players and technical teams, which cases almost always go against us at the Players Status Committee. And we no the terminating players contract at will by heart. Normally, the Status Committee, ni abua info, ni akuboka. This year, our Kodiakoa comes in handy. This year, we have to fork out 120,000 Ghana to pay our co-off. Banya mana koswa che ani na ye car ye body ma house of folk ye bo time say yan emribia no yan omumpe omuni policy sa entimi ma players yan terminate om contract at will amumu fa yan ko asemji bia ko dina yan di fo ne mo ta kan enti yan hwe e ho susu yi enti ye sem na 10-point resolution we aka then you na say yan ye bo time say e wo say board chairman dane board no mu ye young of beba edis omudi betuma physical back problem na ye over rely on board chairman company nko say onena edis back problem na afini so anu charge 24%. If ye can na avoidable debt any revenue aye pese cost any adini na no any na ma ye kabo mu ye demonstration including the dissolution of the board in the abai ni na ye retire isi any so yes, I demonstration.
Okay, yeah, that's what person in so much ye. But metie the wakaning na. It means say you do not have problem with personalities on the board, but omujuma and a big problem, no.
That, you are right. Me, over in all my public utterances and speech, may shut that single out. Any single board member, meaning no problem. Maybe my attention is on the board because a collective board. The board needs a statement about Bontia, Obiadi in charge here. There's a crowd communication. And to me, mentality, Obi Bakupe Bimbi and Sabi, Daddy. Yeah, some say, Yantis overboard, no, at now 13 years. Yeah, someone, the mentality will be individual. So, on your idea, and now on the yard, then target will be after.
Now, what would be the feeling like if you find will be our board in so 13 years being part of the new board?
But I'll say,
Obia, what's now board in this watch? New board that you constituting. If the person is still on the board, how would you take that?
I don't think board chairman in his wisdom a bit dissolve board. After a board, nobody is over now. Normally, what we do is that you call shareholder speaking. You call AGM no. What we do is that the board chairman proposal now appeal to us. So, many board now, I think so. Oma Buamia may you do if you propose another state, another 1 year. And year be a call AGM. You renew the mandate of the board. This time around, it is not like that. This time around, or see what dissolve board, which means a resonance with the aspirations of the supporters. No, so supporters say you dissolve board, you never go for you dissolve board, you never go for. That you know, you can't ma. Afena, yes. This is the first time one board I dissolved publicly. I can only acquire with them. I know now. Amma. Yeah, approve the appointment of these board members over and over and over and over again. I mean, Sabri. And once what is over board, publicly, what we understand it to be, is that no member of this dissolved board, will come back. And after Obaba Baka, there must be a very cogent, tangible, justifiable reason here. And what is happening to himself on the 20th.
See, also, Mebao, Pacho Alaji Akambi, Frank Nelson, Vincent Sowodote, Dr. Nyaho Tamaklu. Pacho say none of them should return to the board.
So Pacho, I can't mention no. Me more will be adding. Me more, board members. Me more will be adding. Meaning, Me Mutala Yakubu the Kasa meaning how people twist it. In fact, the Kasa has more people twist it to mean other things. Let us limit ourselves with the generalities. We are talking generally in terms of how to football. You dissolve. You dissolve 1 or 2 or 3 people now. You dissolve more. You dissolve board. You want to mention names to draw me into an argument of whether somebody is good or bad on the board. That is not my decision. It is the decision of the board chairman. Don't draw me into that scenario. No. Will be in all my public discourse against the performance of the board. I have not mentioned anybody's name, and I will not do so today or tomorrow. I'm talking of the generality of the board that has been dissolved. So limit me to that. Why?
Okay, now, Bacho, when I release now appointment of directors, be sure so when after the dissolution of the board, no, okay, Togbe Afede, chairman of Strategic Initiative Limited, will resume his role as executive chairman, and Delali Anku Adiama, managing director of Accra Folk, and so they are the 2 directors at Yafa Omo.
Yeah. Natural, because one chairman being the majority shareholder will definitely retain its position, and then the managing director will add up. The managing director has just been appointed, and he asked up to be another board member. Definitely, or board, no, he has just been appointed. He is not part of the dissolved board. Only he has just been appointed, and I believe that. Omutu will be joined by the new ones now. You don't mention to contribute the best.
Mate, Mr. Sabre, Major Marco, me where the mammy miss out, me minimsa the oyo be our casem, usini pain no waka. Mammy, and ye mammy and son after the constitution of the board, no, how to folk edit to a quema, or mobesa for Montuma Pefra, a brand namu ye Juma Momo sending near house a wonder you who send in a house a conin, and ye mammy and son. Umuba ya has besan fan into my pay for that.
And your mom and some the first one. And Kitawudi, a new board, and supporters in term. They must, at all material times, respect the supporters and let the supporters also give them back their respect. So, some cordial relationship, no hold more. How supporters will respond to every policy there. Policy how supporters will follow. Number 2, not only the house supporters, and you must suggesting 10 points of solution. So how to folk should go to the market. Near fruit to more access. Near become more. And so we make you a car, you know. We have that open opportunity, no. I was here, yes, I did. And now, you hear also a on-field achievement. Say, as on its infrastructure there, His Royal Highness to after the why are there, papa. The Busiampo and no boy and the infrastructure now, or the year a Japanese, I'm a problem. It's a member of Basso, or yeah, papa. Yeah, can I say? You better translate the finesse now a war infrastructure anymore. And the other field. Am I about fine football? Am I a young 3 points? Am I a good league? Yet me the league, you know. I'm a house supporter. I come at home. And we say anything, no. You have a player now, all ball or park, no quality. Not just me say, and yet, Obia or your footballer and your player. We are footballers and we are players. Players play competitive matches and win. Footballers show that they know how to play football. They are beyond anybody coming to prove to us on the board. But your stage, your parody players to win a competitive tournament or game or any league or knockout or anything. And so they also know how quality the players are. And the Bema has to put a tumpong. And I see a out papa omo recommend player mahata na eye recommendation e dey fast for e better player no so e dey fast for abla club no se so pani ma mi nsa sa ni ma mi nsa wi na meta se ombe ama club
Mr. Sabri, I don't pay that se only a train combo Max 89.7 FM. What be nyema so any I actually enjoyed your 10 points. I had 10 points now the two John will be nyema match. I'm a mate. The main reason why yes our demonstration and what you seek to achieve with it. I don't pay that say and me share him to say me share our AGM na se na yahu die no so beko. It's Maxo Asabre, although a former general secretary for Heart2Folk Ghana Football Muslim, they were quite dreamer. Yeah, man, but you didn't know you had to folk, your car to folk. But I do now with the son, I know every
Mutala,
yeah,
Nana Adu, Sona, no,
yeah,
and the Blaster Searching Committee, no, a developing story,
yeah,
it's able to me their questioner. The young to me from questioner. Interview about Hearts and the Black Queens. And so for 2 minutes in yes, I to pay.
Okay.
Now for of course. Because Upo and they have the folk na at to see.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It is our 2 issues in the and a bit more question. They know that you me pan. Master Sabra Casa. Hearts ni be out here. Me am of a Master Sable. Minister Eddie and Sunday Messiano. The reason why I'm demonstration, but the most important thing APA film they say it is overboard. But me not surprised because initially the AGM should have come on this February. Now to be estre omunia say nyama omo put in place account no 1 or 2 things binti. Yen postponing match. No promise yes before you buy AGM no 1 month before no. Obedi zo board so that at the AGM no ometuma start a new board members. But one thing Master Sabre metuma can say the past board members no e be baba new one mu. That one there I can assure Master Sabre say new one say be form no new one e be from the old one. No e be.
So you are not looking at an entirely new board.
Papa no has dwumadie ho no oyi alaja kan bi no do tafi hwa ne mu be ha.
Mr. Sabre say on more names. He doesn't want to go into names.
Na me say Ohempon ne dwuma o didie or a big person. But has dwumadie ne de oyi alaja kan bi ene do tafi ma ne mu be ha. Akawi. What bona make na say? Because football nkomo nko. Now the personality ni point yeah, or the businesses and no sonko. Ejuma bia wo ya, obehia 1 or 2 people bia omote wo kasa ase. And those 2 personalities no, in they under the Royal Highness, Alaji Akambi, and Honorable Vincent Odote Sowa, the 2 hard-working people in Heart2Folk. Upo umpo sanity. Inti. The 2 are likely to come back. Mr. Frank Nelson Bar will not be surprised. An ex-footballer Bar will not be surprised. Intimate, meaning next month will be a crucial moment for Heart2Folk. I will not be surprised. A major shake-up way is because of question now. Uni Akobisa coach no. Now got to train some way aba. What kind of question on Sunday no?
Yeah.
Question no Kobisa no. Imagine say coach didn't come over team the who say one the boulder. I did be question in the long run. And the coach is a strong man. For more than 10 years, board the Quaye Juma continuous. A name like Alaji Akambi went onto the board. That time no, no NCC chairman. Now your NCC chairman automatically no. What can has board on? After Alaja Kabuni obi NCC. Breme tu ahene okay no.
Pa.
Oko DVL ho. Breme tu ahene be di ni tanu awie. Indey has Herman so ne tanu aye apso. But Alaja Kambi is still part of the board that ever saying Quaye. It means loyalty is key. Sada tie. Inti upo sana situation is here. Inti me watchna another development member. In there was me the executive board chairman role no. Na MD ni sana say no mo bodwuma. At least omo no edit team ne ko. You can say so at the right. That is the most important thing. In Swaziland, the old board members could be as supporters and I say, Obi Omuko be keke. Not part of official Abi Omuko Yeduma. What I say? Inti very important, sir. On important disabled board. Now, new ones, no interesting names will come. They send names no. And they watch and why chain. Very important. Inti that is that. Just 1 minute. Mutala. Only opportunity to share Black Queens game no. Last week, I was Sports Studio man. My many a mistake in the first half selection no.
Oh, I admit say.
What share players they be see in the second half now. Naturally, that should be the ideal first 11 for the Black Queens. But now, foreign players, the players are not expected from but the babo muninti. He was forced to start some of them. The you see and the guys, girls being. Bobby. But second half, not the girls, no my in recent times in Babe, we saw a different Black Queens. But percent our team starting there, we will get a good result in Zambia. We are not losing that game in Zambia today.
We are not losing.
We are not losing. A good result will come for the Black Queens. Into their for our course, or China, your bubble be a benadaji. They are assessing the team no. Okay. Any other story say but
30 seconds.
For the time
30 seconds. President Akufo-Addo or say he needs to introduce a presidential football policy. Now we'll go to the grassroots, we best scout it, we'll groom and develop.
Also then
Wajiatum. Yeah.
Okay.
Wajiatum say
the
recent performances na enye.
Yeah.
Football.
Now football association so eton safre.
Yeah.
One more demonstration no crowd means
so momana omon kasa.
Omon fagin it means omagiatum say bibi nkoye.
But what do you make of that? Scouting, talent, grooming, and of course, developing.
Minister be adwuma dia na be kasa kaka dia. I doubt.
Nka be ka opese ye di adwuma.
You know, who say ye kodum pempenso bi a enra ne nda ye different no. The situation I have fair place go win the bar. A train your mama baba blaster and then NCBMO.
Your trim was out.
It's difficult to even get players 2 weeks before a game. It's difficult.
Your trim was out.
Yatra. In general, they are not the band in your The most important is you better look correct. Mutala, at the back, maybe who will blaster team no more equal afcon no. Your midfielders cannot stand about 8 teams about tournament no. What if a result not to change? For fear film not on time. Check. I will call Medford now. None of our Medforders they can be close to. So it means maybe an strength and the boasty. Medford no. In assembly a new blasters, we need to make sure that you better some more blasters. They can run throughout. I will bring the best out of them. Into Yakobaye. Webo aha, and more result I will pay.
Okay.
So before say, what we need is a coach of your board. No one taking the right decision, they taking the massa. But then Quaye, my friend Duncan. Abdul Salas and Quaye, my friend Bernard Mensah, also the weekend go be say. So before say, we will need someone now to take a board decision within our team. And Conestana, you have a Conestana, you blast and the Juma. Your difference me convince obianu see your goalkeeping problem.
That's not presidency. I see your police.
That is what make us say and running then difference between me but the most important thing is somebody who can take bold decisions and this time to other na me happy no. At least we saw something around him in that short period of coach the Blasters of Ghana. So me person me who the searching committee name of the Quaye. Enti afa na story na ba.
Eti echena.
O kire benya da de ne nunum.
Echena Black Queens there by that time Queens are
Okay.
So you be pense. Mo ti dia ka do me fama tiefo no boso mo frɛ na wo mo kyerɛ mo adwe wo sama ya brobro so you know what the Black Queens will be in action. Heart to folk edis of it wo mo board back so asabre we say or no there if a old board member o person ba board this be you need to give them a tangible reason. And 0201 825 252 0201 825 252 and on a line it did Jumano Fred that show watching I was sema ya brubu so you know I hano we say please It's a match coming on live. No, there's no live commentary on the game. 0201-825-252. And on that line, Mede Eddie Jumawa. Francis here, let's show Adre Ewo Nyama Yabrobo so Nina Ewo Max 89.7 FM. Hello, good morning. Udini baby Akase free. Hello, good morning. I'm in Ninka. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Osudini baby Akase free.
I'm going to come and say it.
Yeah, quite boss.
Yeah, you did say things on booming because I'm first living on a coin, young game, and never after changes in the different. So, and then yesterday, the head coach with the offer that the acting is not in the second half. All one of our staff is just for the other staff. I was going to
Yes, so yeah, that's also free now. Odo diaba 0201-825-252 0201-825-252 and on it number ye di Jumano. It's free. Net show Adre na ye sorry so. Hello, good morning. Udini baby Akase free.
Mutala.
Yes, boss.
Good morning.
Good morning, boss.
Benina need to enya adwen say.
Pacho Udini baby Akase free ansa na one ne nya adwen.
Kafra. Me kata free poko ase. Ye frem Nana Boase.
Nana Boachi ye kwe.
Me no na need to nya adwen. Because dia me so papa be na no mkuta. See, sometimes tournaments no, I say Greece team now on the bar 2004 euros no. Was they better than Portugal? It's sometimes when you win in Chester with a Black Star, we have good players, but it was just unfortunate. And now Otuado, who was Korea, stood there for Korea to come back and almost or to now say Yankofo Otuado. No. We should go in for a better coach. Let that say. Ejuma so Nyamisha Mutala. That was it.
Nyamisha so me that say wama Nyamisha me. It is more important to me. Me the okasa Nyamisha me and we am pa. It's a big deal to me because I believe in God's blessings. 0201-825-252 0201-825-252. Fred, let's show Adre Ewo the Abrobo Sugina. Hello, good morning. Udini baby Akase free.
Good morning, Mutala.
Yes, boss. Nyamina Don.
I told me the champagne phobia.
Chantain phobia. Me yeah. Sure say has a several kebu de enkwe.
Mutala. And no idea. You just demonstrate now. Yeah, so what I make a demonstration. The uncle for and non paso must buy half the idea. You pass over the yeah, can uncle who say what? Ukaya. Sama board with hard. And so the same demonstration here say you know near quite demonstration secretary and free. I know your copa board by Emma, the FA Cup. That was me. Oh, into which we can say you'll be a board member in the Bioa or more you know, supporters any the demonstration here almost say to be the board in increase board for never NGM so yen corner yen bubu no one yen our club me shares na to nyoma echo na nyame adom say no abasa ye dissolve board now rani na say me ye try to be say akiem before there anka be ya sa group with the empire ye any no ana wo hwe black and so dia nyame sie nka no kre me dey me wo ya regime say o me dia qualify me akoye nim ana me ba cho